What's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome to episode 5? 6? I don't know. It's a number. It's been a few months since we have done our last podcast, which is fine. But we're here at a cottage. We're on vacation. It's a good time. We have a couple new guests here. Actually, we have a full cast of new guests. I love this. Okay. So here with me, I have Savannah. Hello, Savannah. She was talked about one of our previous podcasts.
She is beat red right now. I don't know why.
I also have a suntan for
She is living. Oh, actually, we do have another member who has been in it before. The first episode, Kyla.
Hi.
Hello. Erica is a new guest.
And I've listened to them all, so it's about fucking time I'm here.
Yes. So
They've asked me for so long, but never actually invited me to it.
So here she is. And we actually have two new guests. One of our guests is an educator. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jonathan P. Tandy. I work at the North Carolina University. I study geology, and I'm here today to teach you guys just a little bit about rocks and all kinds of things, and the jagged edges and the creases and the valleys and the highs and lows.
You know, I actually have one question for you about
What's that, ma'am?
Well, they usually call geology rocks for jocks, and you don't look like a jock,
Well,
so what are you doing
as
in there?
you can see, I am perilously thin, so I'm not very good at doing too much athleticisms in my life, but, so what's her name?
Savannah.
Savannah's back now. Savannah, sit down, I'll teach you a little bit about rocks.
Actually, you must like her. I mean, there must be a lot of good rocks in the savannah, so... you
that
guys
was a
will get-
really bad joke.
guys
Do
will
you
get-
do this a lot? Anyways, I'm Damian P. Tandy, and I'm here to teach you about rocks.
Okay. And we have another special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Marcus Scroddlebonker. I'm actually a geology student, but like
My number one student in my class.
This is. He said this was part of my co-op that I had to come with him.
So you're not even really wanting to be here.
Not necessarily.
I carry him along on my errands, and I make him sometimes count my rocks or wash my dishes.
I feel more like a maid than a student.
How long have you been his student for?
Just 7.5 years.
Yeah, he's been here a long time.
The geology program's only about 2 years.
So what's been delaying your graduation?
More the fact that he says I have to do all this stuff for him, otherwise
It's not about that.
Okay, hold on. So you're saying that you have been in this program for 5.5 years longer than you need to be because he won't let you graduate.
I feel like I'm on an episode of Maury right now.
Wait, question. Do you pay him?
No, he's a student.
So he pays you to do chores.
Listen.
Oh my, who's this young fella coming on here?
This young feller is Logan.
I'm Damian P. Tandy, and this is my student.
Marcus Scroddlebonker.
Actually, it's his slave, because
No, he's my geology student.
Okay,
Do you
so
need help getting out?
He pays me in knowledge.
Do you need help
my
getting
God.
out?
blink once if you need help.
Scuttlebunkers!
Okay. 3 slow.
Scuttlebunkers, stop talking!
Blink 3 slow, 3 fast. It's SOS. Blink if you help.
Okay. So we are doing a podcast from a cottage. We're all on vacation. We're on the sunny beaches of Havana.
With Savannah, ooh-na-na.
Yeah, I've never been to Cuba before, but when I heard that we were going here for this episode, I was like, count me in.
Sir Damien, can I talk?
Sir Damien. You never told me that before.
Dear God.
Go
Some slave
ahead,
shit.
son.
I just usually have to ask for permission before I do things.
I whip him with a large wet noodle.
Is this a kinky shit? Anyways, so what...
I don't get why y'all laughing so much.
I don't like being in between them. I feel like I'm gonna be in between of some real weird shit.
It's usually fettuccine.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, and as you can see, I am so thin, so I can't really hold something much heavier than a piece of fettuccine to whip somebody with.
So how do you live your day-to-day life without being able to carry anything with any sort of actual
I have
weight?
a system of pulleys set up in my house.
And a slave.
And a student.
Slave.
Okay, so
Slave.
what do you like? What kind of things do you guys actually do together? Is there any like? Do you guys go on any trips to do
Well, I actually came
experiments?
to talk about our most recent trip into the
Yes,
Amazon
yeah.
to look for
Okay.
rare rocks to add to my collection.
I do
Okay.
remember that. That
Yes.
was quite the time.
So, yeah.
With all the favors.
Anyway, so
Are
we
any of these favors sexual?
what do you perceive as sexual?
Just that look of pure concern.
It's more of like everything relates to rocks in the end.
I like rocks. I do a lot about rocks, and you know, it's
So,
Okay, so Professor, hold on.
Things are rock hard.
excuse.
Oh. Anyways,
Are you
Prof-
rocking the bed?
Is your relationship on the rocks?
Excuse me, little Misty. I prefer to be called Professor Tandy.
Professor Tandy?
Yes.
How long have you been an educator for?
75 years.
So how old are you?
I am 77.
So okay, so you were born 77 years ago.
You got it.
And when you were 2,
That's right.
how did you get into the education field?
Well-
Well, it is geology, so I mean.
Well,
it's
that's
rocks.
offensive.
Ooh.
If my arms were wider than pins, I would whack you right in the face right now.
Sir, do you need your trusty wet fettuccine noodle?
Not right now. Not maybe later.
Okay, so how did you get into the field at such a young age?
Okay, so my parents took me to the park one day, and I was walking around outside looking at the flowers and all the playground equipment, and I tripped and fell, and a rock went right into my throat. Right in.
Okay.
Right in. Why are you laughing? It's not funny. It was traumatic.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It would have stayed there.
So, okay.
I'm not done my story.
Okay, that's what I'm...
Okay, so
I was gonna keep it going.
ever since that day, I decided that I was going to be a rock educator. And from that day forward, I said, whatever you put your mind to, you can pull it off if you want to.
I remember that.
Just
usually
excuse
talk
my
that.
voice because I have a cold, so it may sound like my accent's changing a little bit. But
It's okay. We've sort of been.
Thanks,
developing
guys.
our-
So,
Yeah.
can you educate us on how to properly remove a rock from our throats?
oh man, it was not fun. My dad did an emergency tracheotomy, so he cut my throat and he stuck a drinking straw right in there.
Is
And
your dad in the medical field?
my dad was a Marine,
Okay,
so
alright.
I guess so. If you want to.
Funny story, actually.
I haven't seen my daddy since I was 5, so I don't.
I was that.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
It's a sensitive topic, guys.
funny.
Can we get a tissue over here?
Can someone get a rock to knock him out?
Scuttle bonkers, give me my bag.
Knock him out with a rock.
Oh. Whew. Anyway, any other
Anyways.
questions about?
You
my
were about
early-
you were about
Funny
to tell a
story.
story.
That rock that you got lodged in your throat. I threw that rock.
You-
So you're 75
How
as
old
well,
are you?
77 as well.
Just under.
Wait a second. Is your mom
Janine.
Teresa Franklin?
Yes.
Janine Teresa Franklin?
Yes.
Janine
see,
Teresa
I was
Franklin
also-
of they Janine Teresa Franklin Baking Company?
So wait.
That is correct.
Is this lesbians or two separate or one
Well,
person?
I'm assuming his
She-
other guardian's last name was Scuttleball. What the fuck is that? Is that rock?
I'm,
Is that rock soda?
No drinks to put up
Yes.
with you.
Wow,
This is
thanks, lady.
rock soda straight from the rocks.
Okay. Anyways, so we haven't really
Horrible.
we haven't gotten into our expedition to find the rare rocks
Yeah.
in the Amazon.
It was about this time.
got interrupted.
It was about this time 6 years ago.
Wait, I think we should talk more about Janine Teresa Franklin.
Yeah, well, my mom's name is Janine, but she goes by Teresa.
Where Scuttle Bonkers come from? I can't believe I never asked you this before.
Scuttle Bunkers is my great aunt's stepniece's twice removed son's daughter's name, and I just pulled it out from being her third cousin.
Oh, okay.
So wait, how bad was your actual name for you to choose that one?
Oh, my maiden name?
Yeah.
It was Marquestelin, Maximilian,
Okay.
4th Montgomery to the heir of Jelly.
Oh yeah, that could get you beat up. Yeah, I see why you changed.
Anyways. So great. So I actually want to ask one more question about like your
To
whole,
whom?
to both of you.
Okay.
So you both are in your late 70s, as we
Yes.
know.
Just under.
Wisdom.
Okay, so
Lots of
just-
wisdom in these bones.
so do you see a point of retirement anytime soon? Are you?
Oh, fuck no! I'm making too much money doing this.
Okay.
I'll probably be there by his side until he dies.
So do you think that you'll
I
graduate?
guess you could say we're more life partners than we are student and teacher.
I think we should just say it. Yeah, we are married.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay.
Wait. Okay. So hold on.
Didn't
So
want to say
you-
it at first because we were
Okay.
scared of. We didn't know if you guys would be offended, but
No. We are.
this is my rock loving husband.
But he just admitted to trying to kill you.
So
And well, I mean,
So
my
wait, is
parents
that-
got divorced, and then my dad was killed by my mom.
That's how we met, actually. I didn't try and kill him. That's
You
just
can
how
tell
we
the
met.
story. You tell it better than me.
But I mean, can you blame him? The professor makes his husband do all the chores. I'd try and kill anyone. That
That's why they call me a sugar daddy.
Wait, I'm the sugar daddy. You're the sugar baby.
Sugar baby.
Rock candy baby.
I'm sorry I offended you. Did you need your wet fettuccine?
Do you want me to stroke your rock? The studio's full right now, sir.
So, in the current news, I wanted to actually get your opinion on what you guys think of the legalization of marijuana in Canada. I know that you guys are from the States, so it's been kind of a
yeah.
thing in different states already, so you kind of have the gist of it.
Who said it
But
was
what
from
do you-
the States?
North Carolina.
I teach there.
So,
So, you know,
okay, so do you not live in North Carolina?
I do, but I wasn't born there. I don't have a citizenship.
But what I'm saying is that
Where were
you're
you born,
familiar.
then?
I'm saying that you're
I
familiar.
was born in the Virgin Islands.
I'm saying that you're familiar with what's happening in the States because you live
Oh, I'm
there.
aware.
Okay, so how do you feel about it happening in Canada?
well, first things first, what is marijuana?
So,
Don't get smoked to get high nowadays.
Oh my God, it's Charles.
we have another guest that actually just walked into the podcast room.
Charles, get over here, man. Come
Charles,
on.
get over here. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
She's
my
another
name,
old friend.
Oh,
my
another
name-
friend. Okay.
My name is Charles. I grew up on a farm in Idaho.
He's my
Grew,
student.
That's Master Anthony.
Just quick question before I put in. Do you guys have the same relationship?
No.
Is this a sister
My name is-
professor's thing?
My name is Marcus Scuttlebunker. I don't go by-
It's a pyramid scheme. Okay.
Triggered.
And I'm
Okay.
Dr. Damien Tandy.
So, okay,
Professor
so
Damien Tandy.
Okay, so you said that you're a student. What kind? Like, what program are you in? What kind of student are you?
I'm in farming.
He takes.
I'm taking farming at the University of Guelph.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So do
I
you
teach at the University of Guelph.
while also
It's a
going
long trek every day to work.
well, so you say that you teach at the Guelph University while also attending the North Carolina University in
As
the
a
United
student.
States.
Well,
As
if
a
you'll
student.
recall,
Yes.
our professional relationship was just a front we put on before. He may not even be my student.
Is he your student?
No.
Okay.
All right, so I guess it's all out in the open then.
Okay, so you're still a professor. You are a professor.
I'm a professor of rocks.
You are not.
I love rocks. I love things that are
Rock
rock-like with jagged edges and valleys and heaps and cracks and all kinds of things.
And maybe
So
later
you're a
just rock
professor.
hard.
You are not a student, but you are also, in fact, a professor at the University of Guelph.
Yes.
You are his student.
I'm a farming student.
I teach agriculture.
Yeah.
Okay, how long have you been teaching?
We own a rock
agriculture?
farm together.
I heard it was pretty good, and I'm pretty outstanding in my field.
Listen,
How long?
I took agriculture to learn about agriculture, but now I feel like I'm in an agricult
What?
because of you. So
What's going on over here? You never said anything about now the damn coat.
I teach an elderly course, so my students are 85.
Wait. Charles, what? Tell me more about this cult.
Well, they seem to like to throw shrubs in my face.
Shrubs?
Yeah, like
Why do you feel the
broccoli
need
and
to throw?
cauliflower.
Why do you feel the need to throw shrubs into your students'
Because-
faces?
Why is this like a cult?
Because when he helps,
goddamn shrub lover.
Silent in the podcast room, please.
All these
Answer the
marijuana heads
question.
are trying to make me believe that what I'm farming is broccoli.
Oh, I see.
So your farm is actually a marijuana farm.
since
Maxwell.
we're kind of getting everything out there, let's just say
Maxwell, are
I
you
teach an
farming weed?
agriculture course that just specifically teaches 85-year-olds and up to grow ops basically. So it's just like all marijuana. And like I tried to put on a front to say I didn't know what marijuana is, but I'm kind of excited about it because I have some serious imports.
I have to say that I didn't know about this.
You didn't know that your husband was working
I
in...
didn't know about this.
Is it
What the hell, Maxwell? Is this where all the money's coming from?
Marcus.
His middle name is Maxwell. I think I don't know my own damn husband.
Goddamn name.
Marcus Maxwell Scuttlebunkers. Marcus Maxwell Scuttlebunkers.
I'm just
Okay,
saying.
so...
And now,
What is my name? My name's Jargons now?
Charles.
Jarls.
Jargons?
You don't know your own name, Charles? You're getting. He's got dementia. He's
Wait.
85.
Jiju!
So, I just want to make a quick, sad announcement that, Charles has actually passed away in a fire that we had in the house. Those alarms that you heard, that was the smoke detector going off.
In the grow up.
His skin was so black.
He,
His old heart couldn't take it anymore. Oh my god.
It
He,
smelled like burnt ham.
he passed away, just a few minutes
How are we
ago.
going to go on?
So we're gonna have to continue the podcast without him.
He was cremated. It was a beautiful ceremony. We
It's actually about 2 weeks after we stopped, and we're just picking up now. We're getting our lives back together.
So we're just gonna continue on with the interview that we have going on. Okay, so
As you can tell, we're all shook. We're all pretty shook.
Yes, we're all
miss
definitely.
my student.
I don't miss him.
Well, he did live a full life. He was 85, so
That he
That's
was.
true.
that
he
I'm
at least
77. Does that mean I'm going soon?
hopefully.
That's the third time he died this time, but I mean, like, that was
It's the third time?
It was like the third time he had like a near death, like.
Yeah.
Do you know about the first two?
Yeah,
Can
well,
you give us
he's-
a brief overview?
Of course we
Yeah,
can,
like-
darling.
I mean, third time's a charm.
Just to give a recap, he was part of the Grow Up series that I had
Okay.
going on.
Series 2.
Yeah.
Electric
and,
Boogaloo.
Sure. And he was also one of my best dealers, and now he had glaucoma, so like he couldn't see through his eyes when he was driving the car around selling them drugs, and he crashed about 35 times and fell into a ditch. And
35
Yeah, I had
times?
to rescue him every time. It was
Every time.
Yeah, I don't know why I kept him driving, but he had about three
Yeah,
close calls.
we didn't want to drive Charles around. He's needy, and
So
I don't know.
you let an 85-year-old man with dementia and glaucoma drive, who got into 35 different accidents, managed to make it out alive each time. Did anybody else get seriously injured or killed
I
in these
lost about
accidents?
16 men in about a span of 3 months.
I would just like to point out that he burnt to a crisp. He didn't die in a car accident, so we're not to blame here.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
a fire in your own grow up.
It wasn't mine. It was his.
He was doing what he loved. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but did you have safety regulations?
I
in
did
place?
not. I definitely.
Now,
Well-
okay, now that this is settled, I want to talk about the real reason why we're here.
I don't think it's settled.
The real reason why we're here.
His death is a mystery.
Does anyone want to know what the reason we're here is?
We're ready.
That wasn't very nice. I should just get out of here. Like,
Right.
I came to Havana,
Okay.
Cuba to do a nice podcast. A cottage in Havana, Cuba to do a nice podcast with
Okay.
you guys.
Okay, apologies.
Okay.
So tell us
That's
about,
fine.
Tell us the reason why you're here.
Well, me and Maxwell, we own a rock farm. We grow fresh rocks straight from the ground.
Okay.
We paint them fun colors,
Okay.
and we sell them on the side of the road.
Okay.
And we're here to promote our business.
Okay.
Yep.
So please promote your business for us.
Well, we can unless you ask us questions about it.
Okay. So let's start. What's the name of your business? You have to have some sort of a name.
Well, I mean, we can obviously just say it at the same time because we know our
Of
business.
course.
So,
Rocks and
like,
coffee.
okay,
ready?
so when I say three, say it at
of
the same
course,
time.
the
Yeah,
presentation will be
No, of
amazing.
course. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Rocks a bunches.
Sponge.
Rocks a bunches. That's
Rocks a
right.
bunches. It's
Rock-
called Rocks a bunches.
Okay, so this business, how long?
Not to be confused with our top competitor, Rocks and Sponges.
We
Oh.
hate rocks and sponges. We hate them. Hate them.
fucking holes and shit.
Anyway,
Okay, so let's talk. How long have you guys been creating this business for?
I'd say it's been in the ice cream maker for about 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys have been planning this for a while.
We were
Okay.
Trying to figure out how to grow our own rocks.
Oh, and okay. So what was the process in that? Did you
Well-
have to go to school for that? Did you take specific classes for that? Do they have rock growing classes?
Little do many people know you can't grow rocks. They're not. You can't grow them. They're not plants.
So
They're
how do
not-
you do it?
Genetically engineered.
We grow them in a test tube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Using artificial spider.
We
webs.
get skin cells from rocks we find on the ground.
Skin cells from
and
rocks.
artificial spider webs.
Yes, and we mix them together in a big pot, and they go, and then they all come out, and they're all perfect.
So they're almost like popcorn, is what you're
now
saying.
I have
Basically.
actually one question for our host.
They're pop rocks.
Did you verify their certificates before you had them on?
No, what I was told
Do
was
they-
we have an open door policy in the
Do they
studio,
have-
so anyone
are there
can
any
just come in.
criteria for
Actually,
this?
the professor was the one that reached out to me. He had heard of our podcast,
You know.
and he reached out to me. He wanted to tell me about what was going on.
Because we have a low revenue right now, we're just trying to get it up a little bit higher.
No, that's
You know,
that's,
Rocks of bunches. Is
rocks.
about to go bankrupt.
Nobody wants to buy pretty rocks on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Nobody
so
wants
you
to.
want to change that. So why do you think people don't want to buy?
We're here. Because people don't know that we're around.
Okay.
That's right.
But don't they see you on the side of the road?
Well, we set up, like, in a rural area, so there's not many people out there.
So for business though, wouldn't it be a better move to move your business to the city?
I'm not a city folk.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We
Have
had
you
a
tried
little bit
going
of
door to
people-
door?
No, bitch.
How about online?
Listen,
How about online shopping?
as
An
a
online store.
listen,
Come on.
I cannot go door to door
Okay.
because
online.
I live in the South, and as you can see, I'm a person of color, and I cannot go door to door because I'm scared of what's going to happen. Any other questions about that? Anything else? Any
No,
other questions?
Back to my
No.
suggestion.
Anyways,
Online.
Yes?
You could set up a web page. People. Put
there's
their
no
art-
internet in our town.
Okay.
Really?
So
There's
you're.
no internet in our
That's
town.
okay. So you're on this podcast now because you got. Okay, wait. Actually, hold on.
How'd
If
you
you
get
guys
into
have
this?
if you guys have no internet in your city or town, how do you expect people around you to hear about this?
Well-
if nobody can access
Well, we had
this
a couple
podcast.
advertising processes, and our first
In the
idea-
Oakville Herald, the local newspaper.
Yeah, and we
Okay.
also wrote an inscription on our imported bananas. So
Okay.
when people would go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of bananas,
The inscription was on the inside, so you had to open the banana first.
So how did you get an inscription into a banana without?
You had to peel the banana. And
We used a lot of glue that month.
So when people open these bananas that are probably horribly glued together,
Super glued.
do you not
then
think that people would just take a look at them and be like, these probably aren't going to not get them?
Well, maybe that's the problem
why
with our business.
and that's probably it. Sometimes we can't even get them on because if there's like about 5 bananas and you get about a good 4 inscriptions on each peel,
Yeah.
and it doesn't even fully advertise because there's
No,
only
because
5
we
bananas.
gotta put our phone. We list each rock we sell on each banana. So
Isn't that a waste of space, though?
you get a full menu with each banana that you buy.
So
It's
okay. Here's a
Michael Maxwell is having
Here's-
having a realization of how stupid their plan is.
okay. No,
Yes.
here's okay. Here's a real question, okay?
Okay, right.
When you go to a store,
Okay.
if you purchase produce, you can't necessarily return it. So
Yeah.
are you doing this in the middle of the store?
Shark and slime.
Oh my God, Charles is alive!
Hallelujah!
Charles just came back through the studio. I saw you burn to a crisp in that house fire, Charles.
Oh God, guys, I had to leave for a few minutes.
We saw you burn to death. How are you here?
Yeah, in the fire that happened 2 weeks ago, we caught it on the camera and
What
everything.
happened?
On the podcast.
How are you still alive?
Well, I'll tell you what happened, okay? So my mother, who's somehow still alive,
What?
she's 133.
Oh man.
She had you
She
when
was
she
old when
like
she had you.
45?
Damn.
She was old, yeah.
Her eggs must not have been too good.
No, they weren't. I'll tell you firsthand, Sonny. But anyway,
How are you gonna tell me that?
she has a gas stove, and she's 133. Think about
man.
that.
Oh,
The
that's-
ghost of Charles.
Oh wait, Charles, are you here or are you a ghost?
Charles is here.
Are you sure, Charles? Wait,
Charles, you're here.
Maxwell, try and push your hand through Charles. Whoa, wait, right through. Charles, you're a ghost.
Oh, boy.
Charles is here,
I
but
was
just
so
as a ghost.
hoping that you guys wouldn't figure it out.
Charles, tell us about the afterlife, Charles. We need to know.
Well, I'll tell you, you go up to heaven, you're thinking like, this is gonna be sick, right?
Right.
It's gonna be awesome. But no, I was stuck doing landscaping. and
Landscaping.
farming, just like I do
You
here.
farm up in heaven?
It's like I was being reincarnated
What's their main
as a
export?
farmer.
Man, what are you farming up there?
Well, we're farming beets,
That can't be true. Beets are the devil's work.
some peas. There's no such thing as the devil.
Really?
It's Matthew McConaughey.
We
Oh, wait, is this confirmed? Have you seen the devil or Matthew McConaughey?
Matthew McConaughey is the devil.
no way.
Where?
I mean, I can see it. Yeah.
All right.
You remember the movie Dallas Buyers Club?
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Oh, so
It was the devil that made this film.
Oh, okay. So is he the devil or is he just the devil for his movie?
Oh,
Damn
God.
dementia kicking in.
I have a few words aside from
He's a
devil.
ghost and he still has dementia.
Apparently, you don't get better in heaven.
Okay, so Charles, can you stick around?
Oh, Charles loves to stick around.
All right, let's
All
move
right.
forward.
He's
So-
talking to himself in third person.
As I was saying,
Yeah, we were
through
talking about our rock.
advertising,
Yes.
each banana peel inscription, listen, hold on, had a menu of our rocks.
Yes.
And then you peel the next one, it was an email. The
Yep.
next one was
Yep.
a phone number. And then the next one was usually the directions. Like
From wherever you are.
it says like you are here, and it like does like a map to where we are on the side of the road.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Marcus.
if you're hungry for a snack and you were eating the banana, like you would get closer and closer.
Yes,
to us
Savannah,
as
what do
the
you-
peel
what
went
do you-
down.
Marcus,
Yes.
why is your email on there if you guys don't have internet? in
Well,
town?
I can explain that.
We have dial-up,
Yeah, we have dialogue. That's it.
so it's like internet. but
It
it's not
takes
really
about
internet.
20 minutes to send an email.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, wait, no,
Probably
now
why
back. No,
advertisement is so
okay,
horrible.
So back to my original question before
Charles came back
Charles
from the
came
dead.
back from the dead.
Okay.
So you, like I was saying, you can't necessarily return produce. So are you doing these inscriptions on these bananas right in the store?
What we do is we break into these people's homes after they buy the bananas. We open each one while they're sleeping and we write the inscriptions.
So
Why don't you
this
just
is
leave a business card for them?
What the?
Bananas are a much better way to get your
It's
business
true.
across.
Yeah, we haven't tried really any other produce,
No.
which I don't know why.
Maybe,
just
do you
seems
guys
like
think maybe an
bananas
onion
are-
would be better?
What the hell
Onion
kind of
skin?
bananas are you Sonny
No,
boys
I
buying?
think a flyer.
Charles,
would
you
be
can't even
best.
eat anymore.
Oh, don't you worry. Charles finds a way to eat.
You can still eat as a ghost.
Charles has a feeding. tube.
Charles, do you even need to eat as a ghost?
No, I don't really need to eat, but I still do.
Does it go right through you and fall to the floor?
Honestly, I'll tell you what. I could eat somebody's farts and I would know the difference.
I'm sure that's like ghost food.
I
Farts are
don't
ghost
really have
food.
much of a taste bud.
Do they sell farts in cans for ghosts like at the 7-Eleven instead of like
ghosts?
pop? Ghosts.
okay.
Little
So
Missy?
on that note,
Charles, the ghost-eating ass farmer.
on that note, we're gonna take a quick break. You're
Oh
gonna
God,
hear,
guys, I have to go.
You're gonna hear from our sponsors from this episode is Vistaprint. So
Professor Tandy has to head out after this. I got to catch a flight, but
Okay.
y'all, thank you for having me on this
Yes,
podcast.
thank you
I
for
really
being
enjoyed
here.
my time
Thank you.
here.
thank you
much.
both. Thank you all for being
Are
here.
you staying, Maxwell, or are you coming with me?
I'm gonna go with you. Just remember though, just remember the name Roxa Bunches.
Roxa
Find us
Bunches!
on the side of the road off
If you
I-75.
find a
guys-
banana
okay.
in the store with if you wake up and there's a banana in your kitchen which has
Inscripted.
with glue all over it, you know we've been there.
So do you guys have an official jingle?
Oh yeah, of
Of
course.
course,
Yeah, of
and
course.
obviously-
He does the backbeat and I do the rap jingle.
It's more of like a back and forth, like we
Yeah.
switch beat rap.
Okay,
rap.
no, we would. I think all the audience
Are
that's
you sure?
listening to us would love to hear that.
Do you
So,
have about 30 seconds?
we have as much time as you want.
Okay,
Please give
great,
it to
'cause
us.
I know you said you had a commercial.
All right.
No, you know what? The commercial can wait. You
Lying
know what?
bitch.
This is more.
Okay.
Are you guys sure you want to hear this?
You guys gonna be
Yes.
singing Wayne Newton?
No.
Okay, let's
Joelris, it's okay right now. Don't you worry.
Charles, are you staying or are you going?
Oh god, if you're singing some of that tipster teen crap, I might leave.
All right.
All right. Well, here we go.
All right, let's get into this jingle.
Here it
Leave
goes.
us one. Leave one for the.
1, 2, 3, 4. Rocks of bunches. We going to the store. We're buying.
Are so cool. He just keep selling
Falakadoo.
cuts
We
of
break into your home. Inscribe on your bananas.
We write
Pow,
directions
ka-ching.
on
Faluka, pow,
napkins
falau.
too.
Rocks of bunches. Rocks of bunches. Come to Rocks of Bunches.
Thank
Just
you
on
so
down on
much.
I-75.
Thank you guys for having
Thank you
us.
so much. And now a little commercial from our sponsors, Vistaprint.
Do you ever wonder where you can print your things?
Yes.
Do you ever wonder where you can laminate your things?
Where the fuck do I laminate stuff?
Come to Vistaprint. You can do printing. We can do laminating. We can do everything.
Vista-
Welcome back, everyone. We're broadcasting live from the Poolplex at the Lorici del Toro Hotel in Havana, Cuba. My plane just got in. I was a little bit late, so I don't really know what I missed. Selena had to leave, and I guess they had some guests earlier. Oh, Erica's here too. Hey, Erica, what's up?
Hi, I was here last time.
She was.
too.
I wasn't here, so how would I know that?
I'm.
I don't know. Did anything interesting happen while I was gone?
Well, we had an apparent professor, and yes, there was air quotes around that because.
He
Some-
wasn't really. A
Well,
professor.
Selena didn't actually verify whether or not he was a professor, and then
Okay.
he had a kind of like slave husband relationship with his like student husband slave.
Well, I gotta say that sounds
was
sketchy.
interesting.
That sounds
It
sketchy.
was.
With me we have Logan, the other host for today's
It's
podcast.
nice to see you guys. Nice to see you guys. Yeah, the rock rolling husband earlier. That was quite the.
Yeah.
I was kind of confused on the relationship and their business. It was.
Well,
a
you know
new
what?
low.
Rock farming is apparently the new thing they're doing today. So.
Also with us we have Leo, who hasn't appeared in a podcast since the first or second episode.
No, probably not.
No,
It's
so
been a while.
he's back. Also, so coming up on this podcast today, we're having some interesting guests because people come and go in Havana, Cuba. There's lots of comings and goings and people who just like to visit. And today we have, I guess, an entertainer of sorts and her manager. I'm reading this off my paper, so
Yeah.
yes. Hi, sir. How are you?
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool.
What's your name, fellow?
Barnaby McNasty. How are you?
Barnaby Big Nasty.
No, Barnaby McNasty.
Barnaby McNasty.
Yeah, people usually get it mixed up. I just say read my dog tags, it'll be okay.
I see you're wearing dog tags. You
Yeah.
have quite a few of them, hon.
Yeah, they're made of leather. It's
They're they're just super light.
yeah, so you don't hear the clangy,
The clank.
the clank.
Okay.
Do you have that for a specific reason? Don't
yeah.
want the climb?
In case I die.
Well, Barnaby McNasty, I see you have another person here with you. Can you tell us who this
Yeah,
is?
this is my hoe.
I guess we'll let the lady speak for herself. Sorry, do you have a name?
Hi, yes. My name is Crystal Tequila.
Crystal Tequila. Isn't that a trademarked name?
It's my trademark name.
Oh, okay.
So Crystal,
I must say, you have a lot of glitter on you right now.
I indeed have a lot of glitter on me. It's just part of my daily routine.
You don't have
To
to lie.
look like a gay unicorn exploded all over your
No,
body.
no. You don't have to lie.
Barnabas McNasty, let your lady speak, please.
Listen. I'll tell you why. If she's gonna sit here and lie,
Whoa, sir, sit down. You don't need to stand up and wave your fist in the air over me.
I'm sorry. It's just a habit usually. But if she's gonna sit here and tell you that she, as a daily regimen, puts on this glitter,
I just tripped and fell and threw all this glitter on her by accident.
Now, are you from the South? Because I'm detecting a bit of a Southern drawl in your voice.
My granddaddy was from the South.
So you inherited his Southern accent.
More
lot of
in the
time
ends of words. It's more just like I got like a good like Michigan sort of twang to my
A
voice.
twang.
Well, you know who's not from the South? Miss Crystal
I
Tequila.
want to know more about Chris.
I want to know more about Miss Crystal Tequila over here. So, Miss Crystal Tequila, what do you do, sweetheart? What is your line of work?
I'm a porn star.
Oh shit.
Yikes.
Okay.
Wait a second. Oh wait, well, you know, I'm gay, so I don't know much about this whole straight porn situation.
Yeah, I'm very unfamiliar.
I actually do porn with anyone.
Anyone.
It's not just straight porn.
So
I've dabbled in you know some lesbian porn,
Okay.
bukkakis, gangbangs.
what's your favorite?
A little bit of bestiality.
Whoa,
that
whoa.
was part of a rough past. You know that
Okay,
was
well,
there
tell
was
us
a lot
about-
of drugs.
Tell us about this rough past of yours. I'd like to hear more about that.
You know, maybe we can dive into that later.
No,
It's-
let's dive right now. Let's dive right in.
So back when I first started,
Okay.
so you
Go
know,
right back to the childhood.
I'm actually 38 years old.
38.
Um,
Getting past your prime a little bit.
Oh damn!
Listen,
Even that was a pimp slap.
Barnabas,
Listen.
sit down.
You know,
the only one that's
is
allowed.
ageism. That is ageism. I'm putting my foot down there.
The only
Women
one-
of all ages are sexy.
The
Fuck
only-
that.
The only one that's actually allowed to say things like that is my pimp here. So
Are you guys?
Dirty
Go ahead.
Mike
Logan, I see you have a
loves
question.
Crystal
Okay,
Tequila's
so
videos.
I'm just gonna cut like right to the chase. Sorry, we're having, pardon us, some dramatic problems over here at the studio. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm just gonna cut right to the chase here and ask, is it just porn?
for now, yes.
Oh,
My goal actually is to be a grade school teacher.
amen.
I just, I was, when I got out of high school, I just needed some quick cash.
Whoa.
So, porn seemed like the industry to go into, and I kind of just wasn't able to get out of it as early as I thought.
Now,
So, I'm still going at
now,
that
Crystal,
teacher
I have a
thing.
question for you, ma'am.
Okay.
You're a porn star.
Yes.
Why do you have a pimp?
Because I also am a prostitute on the side.
Well, we asked you that.
Well,
Now, the truth comes out.
Okay,
eventually.
but I have as someone who is very close to education myself, and who cares about what we're teaching and who are teaching our children these days. Are you not worried about maybe, say, a child stumbling upon the videos of you and some
Has
other
any
young
of your
gentleman?
students ever found your porn?
I am not a teacher yet, so no.
Also,
Oh, it's your dream.
It's my goal.
Will your students find your porn?
I don't think so.
How easy are you to find on Pornhub?
I don't think very easy. I go by many names.
Okay, many names.
Crystal Tequila is just my podcast name.
Can we take a quick? Can someone get that into Google, please? Crystal Tequila on Pornhub.
You might find the trademarked Crystal Tequila.
Okay, so
Oh, so you're hiding behind a trademark
Yes.
of it. So then whenever they search your name, it'll come up as somebody
I'm
more famous.
Googling
Yes.
Crystal
Okay.
Tequila and I don't see anything.
Yeah,
With
it's
you.
just an alias. I
What's your real name?
I can't disclose that.
Well,
That's
yes, you can.
private. That's private information.
Why not just first name?
Crystal.
Oh, wait a second. Crystal, is your last name by chance Tequila?
Yes.
Oh, so okay.
So you're not getting my real name.
So your alias can't be your real name, right? That's not an effective way to hide yourself.
I
Yeah,
think
but
that
see,
is-
the thing that you don't know about my real name is actually the Crystal is actually with a K.
Oh, is it? So if you were to change that that Google search really quickly to
Okay.
let's correct that possibly.
1
And
second here.
maybe we might come up with.
Tequila. Does tequila have an H on the end by chance?
2 J's.
Crystal Tequila. Tequilage? Are they silent?
No, tequila.
Okay. Oh, here you are. It says.
Oh, there's only 4,700,842.
Wait why do you have a Wikipedia page? I'm gonna open it.
That was
Crystal-
actually made
Crystal
by.
Tequila.
Oh wow, this
Crystal
is not
Tequila.
safe for work. This is
No.
definitely
She was in
NSFW.
Big Donkey Dicks Part 3, The Evolution.
That was the only one I could
Going
actually
doggy
get.
style
Yeah,
with
man.
doggies.
Barnabas,
Oh, that's a bit off.
Barnabas, why are you getting Crystal all these bestiality positions?
I mean, nobody else wants her, so I just
I
like.
have to do what I have to do for the money.
Now, Crystal, you're admit it. You're a homely woman. Please describe yourself to the audience so they know what you look like.
Okay, so I would describe myself as a Nicki Minaj body figure.
Okay, so like an hourglass kind of.
Yeah, I am very thick.
Yes.
Very.
The chair is breaking with that she's sitting on
Yes.
right now.
Thick with 3 C's.
She's bursting through the. It's one of those tanning chairs with the slats. There's pieces of her going through every slat in that chair.
I feel like I would describe my face as Iggy Azalea.
So it's a butterfly.
You got very big lips, I see. Did you
Yes.
have you had those done?
Yes. It was a very botched
I
lip
can tell.
injection.
The top left corner is very, very large and almost a pinkish color.
So I just wondering, what was your decision-making process in deciding to dye just one eyebrow?
Listen, every porn star has, their trademark, something that makes them stand out in a crowd, and mine just has to be one dyed eyebrow,
But why neon green though?
because who else has a neon green eyebrow?
But just a question, wanting to be a school teacher,
Yes.
wouldn't having a neon green eyebrow and standing out in the crowd be a bit...
You can dye it back.
well,
yes, but it would bring attention to you. And
But I can dye it back
Chris-
to a normal color so that people don't know
But
who I
then
am.
people would see you the rest of your face and be like, "Hey, isn't that the
But
porn
that's
star with the neon green
See,
eyebrow?"
that's the point of a disguise, is that once you change something about it, people can't really confirm it. So if they say I just
mean,
look
she's not very
like a
good. Her
porn
disguise
star,
is a K instead of a C. Honestly, she's
And
really...
a green eyebrow.
Yeah,
that's,
that. Well,
I
I just noticed that Barnabas over here, his right eyebrow is green and your left eyebrow is... What's going on here?
trademark.
Gang affiliation.
Does it have something to do with a gang or what's going on here?
They caught us.
Spill
so
the beans.
we were actually in a gang together before.
No, I knew it.
That's how we met.
I knew it.
That's how we met.
You guys have knuckle tattoos. How could you not be in a gang?
Yeah. And clearly, the knuckles tattoos.
So now we're really getting into the real juicy stuff.
Yeah.
Here. Okay, tell us about your gang days, Barnabas.
The knuckle tattoos really just symbolize all it says is. It's basically the word bitch, and bitch is an acronym.
Right. What
for
does it stand
something.
for? Please tell me what every letter of bitch stands for.
Well, Crystal obviously
so the B,
knows.
the B stands for Barnabas, of course.
Of course. Oh, okay.
Barnabas.
But what about the breast implants? Is that just a styling choice?
Barnabas is the cutest hunk of shit, and usually the O and the S are silent. They're
I
on
can
my
see-
other knuckles.
Yeah, I can see right here that between your thumb and your index finger in the crease, you have the O. So if you wanted to show it, and you can close it if you don't.
Absolutely. Otherwise, it's just
okay.
Barnaby
Crystal, I'm
is
assuming,
the cutest hunk.
I'm assuming that you were in a gang as well at some point.
I actually was gonna say I was one of the followers of this gang.
Okay.
There was us and about 37 other women.
So,
They were all vegan.
So
Women.
how many bitches were you?
There was, including Barnabas here, there was 38 of us. 37 were women, and he was our
The biggest bitch
leader.
of
To
them
me, this almost sounds like a cult.
So could you say that?
I would have to disagree. I would have to disagree.
No.
Is that
no,
too
Wait a
strong
second.
a word?
Wait a second.
Is that too strong a word for you?
Could you then possibly say that possibly that?
Methinks the man doth
Barnabas?
protest too much.
No.
Barnabas.
Very much.
No.
Barnabas.
No, not a cult.
Barnabas.
Not a cult.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
So
I'm just
so you said he was your leader, right? Could it be correct in saying that he was the biggest bitch of them all?
You know what? You could say that.
Okay, well,
I don't take that in offense, though, because I believe that he, was the most involved in our, community.
We were a spiritual gossip choir, okay? Okay, it's out there. It's out there. That's what
a
we were.
spiritual gossip choir.
How did that
Gospel.
turn?
Gospel choir.
Yeah.
Okay, how did a gospel choir, that life, lead you to the life of being a pimp and his hoe?
Well,
on
I
porn.
saw the chalice one day at mass, and I was like, this pretty much would look good in my hands, and ever since then, I
So
was
let me
like,
get this straight. You were a cult leader. Okay, you were a man
No,
in charge of
no.
Okay,
Singing
okay, fine.
gospel songs.
You were a man in charge of 37 women.
A man of God.
Singing gospel songs.
Not a cult.
One day at mass, you saw the chalice, and you said, "Hey, I need to become a pimp."
I said, hallelujah, I need to become a pimp.
And then you picked your favorite one, Crystal, over here.
Yes.
And you chose Crystal, and now she's your second-hand...
Immediately, I saw the cup, and then I saw the woman, and I said, right there, bestiality.
Okay, so
videos.
I have up on my Google screen 10 facts about cults. Okay, I'm gonna read these to Crystal. Crystal,
Yes.
you have to tell me if these seem familiar to you. Okay.
No, of course. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Follows one person who leads a larger group of people.
no, not a cult. Not a cult.
Chris,
No,
I'm asking
it-
Crystal.
Not a cult.
You did say he was the biggest bitch in the mall.
Yes, I wouldn't consider it a cult, but
cult.
we did turn to him for spiritual advice. We believed in him and
Amen.
thought that he was able to give us, the right, put us
Just
in
a
the right
quick
direction.
question for you, Crystal. Would you say he's very charming and persuasive as a person?
Not a cult.
You know what? I would say that he's very charming. Yeah.
Okay, here's the second question. Wears matching clothing that the leader picks out. Did you have to wear anything when you guys were in this singing gospel church?
We went shopping one time at the mall in in downtown California.
I'm allergic to all clothing brands except for Adidas.
So you guys
So-
wore... What'd you wear from Adidas?
We wore
Okay, now,
That
correct me if I'm wrong, but was there not a cult that killed themselves and they were all wearing Adidas tracksuits?
That was not it's not a cult.
There
Not
was
a cult.
35 of them.
That
You
wasn't
said
yours.
2 were not
Was it?
accounted
Wait a second.
No.
Wait a
You said
second.
2 were not
Hold on.
accounted for.
Guys, wait. Were
Not a
you
cult.
from a place called Jonestown?
Nope, not a cult.
Just answer me. Were you from a place called Jonestown?
Yes, but that has nothing to do.
Crystal, is
we
this
were
true?
in a different part of Jonestown.
Are you guys either
Those missing
ghosts
two?
or defects
Are you
from the
those missing
Jonestown cult?
2?
Not a cult. Not a cult.
Sir, answer this. Why didn't you drink the Kool-Aid?
Why didn't you drink the Kool-Aid?
I made it.
You-
Not a cult. We're not a cult.
Listen,
I
okay,
think we should call the FBI.
This is
honestly.
not a cult situation, okay? Listen.
Okay.
We
Why are you defending him? We're here for you, Crystal.
I'm
You
not
need a way out.
Right,
I
yeah.
seem to ask that every single podcast.
Literally.
I'm
dude.
not defending anyone. Me and Barnabas here are, we're going on a journey together. We
Yes.
are, we're doing business how we see right, and that's why I'm a porn star, and I think that's the aspect that
Okay,
you should
well, I
focus
don't
on.
trust anything that you guys are saying,
Okay,
so...
wait.
Hallelujah.
Just next question a bit. Crystal, has Barnabas isolated you from the rest of society, friends, family, etc.?
In not a culty way.
Or a culty way?
No,
either
Are
way.
you allowed to see the
You
people
know,
you once
I'm
loved?
gonna have, I don't think this is a bad thing, but you all are the first people other than Barnabas that I've seen in about 3 years.
Wow.
Damn it, woman!
Whoa, what?
Hey,
Whoa.
no physical violence
Barnabas,
in the studio.
Barnabas right now has,
Damn it, woman!
Barnabas has pulled out a dog and
I'm
he is
sorry,
slapping
Daddy.
this dog.
Damn it, you weren't supposed to say anything, woman!
Jesus.
All
All right, well, I've called the authorities, and here with us now, we have an FBI agent straight from the force. Hey, sir, how are you?
Hey, my name is Officer Nasty Mike.
Oh, officer, is Nasty a given name?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Is that your God-given name?
Are you an actual cop, an actual FBI agent, or a porn star FBI agent?
Oh no, I'll leave that for you to decide, babe.
He's pretty, I don't know, he's tall, he's about 7 foot tall.
Or-
Five?
Well,
7'5", man.
well, we're
About 5 feet
gonna
tall.
have to wrap
I'll
it
tell
up.
you right now.
Unfortunately.
No,
tell
wait,
you-
we just got
tell you right now.
Hard Mike in here. Mike's Hard Lemonade.
This FBI agent has been looking super close at Crystal Tequila's latest videos, and I gotta tell you,
Oh, God.
holy fuck!
God. This might be the same technical difficulty we had last time.
Oh god, I shouldn't be an officer for the shit I've been seeing.
Officer Nasty Mike,
That shit's illegal.
Officer Nasty Mike, we need to take a break here.
All right. Well, now that we've had Oscar Gotts right here to sort things out with us, we're going to go for a break. It was great having the two of
Both
you here.
Tequila and Barnabas are being arrested.
Yes, we're going to have
They're
them
on
taken
their way
to.
out.
All right,
no.
now, before we go to break, I just want to mention that today's show is also sponsored by Subway.
Eat free.
Ephraim.
Subway, eat free.
Hey guys, It's Selena back. I had to take a quick break. I missed that the last segment.
It was something.
Yes, there was
I
arrest.
saw a couple people get arrested, or someone got arrested.
Tequila.
I'm sorry. I know I'm new to this podcast, but you really gotta do like background checks, certify the people you have come in here. 'Cause
Listen,
have
we
that
are a
fake
very
professor.
We have an
people
open door
getting
policy.
we have a very open door policy to our podcast. We will allow anyone to come on, whoever wants
Whenever.
to express themselves.
So still
So-
with us, we have Barnabas the Pimp.
We still do have Barnabas the Pimp.
Somehow he got
And I
off.
also heard that he was a gospel group
Yeah.
leader
See,
or a
somehow
cult
he
member.
got off by blaming everything on Crystal. So Crystal is going away for 25 to life. I don't know.
That's where the lawsuit's
No,
gonna be.
not a cult.
Anyways, okay, so me and Cel just picked ourselves up a couple of Sex on the Beaches.
Yes, we did.
We're sitting at the swamp bar right now, where
Yep.
Mike's floating on a floaty right between us.
It
All
is.
these dumbass blondes just walking around with their drinks, am I right? They're just like sitting there.
Excuse me, what did you just say?
Oh my! It's
Can I help you?
Who's this?
What did you just say about blonde?
wait a second.
But who
I
are
know
you?
that voice.
Who are you?
Who is this?
It's Brittany, bitch.
Oh!
Hello, Britney
I
Spears
didn't
herself.
recognize you. Your hair is it's bright orange.
It's not. It's just the sun that's doing that.
Oh, okay.
But I just heard that you were insulting my culture.
The culture of that was okay. So Brittany, I'm so nice to meet you. I'm Justin of
I'm not sure
the Trash
blonde
Bash
is a
podcast.
culture, but continue.
Okay, I'm Justin. This is Selena. I don't know if we're
Hi.
even worthy to walk in the dust of such a celebrity.
Oh, guys, no.
Come on. Like,
What?
Hello, Brittany. I'm Barnabas. Not a cult.
Be careful, he might try and drag you into his
Barnabas,
cult
was
of
that a
porn.
spell?
No, not a cult.
I'm
no,
kind
no,
of scared. I'm kind of scared.
Brittany. So Brittany,
cult.
who's this gigantic ape with you?
Oh, this
Hey,
is.
don't say a word to them until you've spoken to the producer.
Oh my God! Stop. This is my husband Chad. He's my producer.
Stop, I told you not to talk to them before you spoke to me.
Stop it.
Wow,
Okay.
Chad, you seem like an abusive husband.
Very controlling. I'm not okay with this.
It's
Brittany, do you need a way out?
I just want what's right for Brittany. That's all I want.
He really cares.
Okay, so I do have a couple questions for you guys.
course,
You,
Britney Spears.
Chad, you have not been brought up in the media at all. I'm just wondering, like, how you guys met, who you are. Like, give us a little backstory
Well,
on you.
even
We know
Brittany-
everything about
Brittany
Britney.
hasn't even been in the media at all. in the
Yeah,
last few years,
we
let
know
me
know.
we know quite a bit about Britney, but we know nothing about you, Chad. Give us a little backstory. Who are you? Where did you come from?
Well, I started off, I lived in Idaho. I started off potato
Wait,
farming.
we had someone on
But-
earlier who lived in Idaho, didn't we?
Then,
Honestly, the coincidence.
Chad,
I start-
how old are you?
oh, I'm 33.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Brittany, how old are you right now?
I'm 30.
Say that again?
30?
30? Wait a second, Brittany.
I thought you were 30 like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
Guys, stop.
Brit-
I'm 30.
Brittany, are
Okay, so
you
30.
wearing a flesh-colored bodysuit?
How'd you know?
I can see the zipper in the back. It's
Oh.
showing.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Like
Chad, give us a little. So you're from Idaho.
Yep. So I
Okay.
started off as a potato farmer, right? And then,
Wait a second. We had someone earlier named Charles who was
No. that's my grandpa. He's dead. He's kind of a ghost now. I mean,
Oh, you know Ghost Charles.
of course I know Ghost Charles.
No way!
I
We
didn't-
had Ghost Charles on earlier.
Listen, I didn't even know Charles when he was alive.
Come on, you only know him when he. But listen,
Wow, he was a really.
that's
like,
a weird relationship.
Yeah,
How'd you meet him?
Gave
Oh.
up his like.
Fuck, let me tell you about it. One day, I was sleeping, just got done crushing like 5 brews, like I usually do before I go to
Of
bed,
course,
right?
your name's
So
Chad.
Oh
hot.
god, all the time. But anyway, so I fell asleep, and then in the middle of the night, I just heard, "Hey, my name is Charles.
Oh God.
Would you like to come farm some potatoes?"
You know when you you know.
Charles died like an hour. Wait, like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot.
Like an hour.
Charles
ago.
died a few weeks ago. I forgot. Anyways, Britney Spears.
Yes.
So, why are you here? What brings you to Cuba?
You know what? We're just relaxing, me and Chad, you know.
You're not here to promote a new album or...
Actually, well, while I'm here, I should.
You might as well plug it.
Don't talk about the album.
I'm supposed to promote it, babe, right?
Plug it.
No,
it's,
that's
it's YouTube. Everything
Plug.
gets plugged.
Yeah.
There's always a plug.
Is
plug
it a surprise
All
album?
right,
or
so-
Plug it in.
so-
plug
okay,
it
so-
in.
First question. What
Yeah.
is this album called?
Well, babe, it's
Well,
your album,
you know
right?
what? I'm the one producing this shit, so why are you asking Brittany?
Because
sorry,
she
Brittany.
sings it. She should know what the
I
album's
mean,
called.
she's the most important person in
It's
it.
okay.
This-
He's behind the camera the whole time.
That's right,
Like,
I
he
am.
knows.
Is he in all the music videos?
I'm behind, and in front, but I'm behind.
He controls everything.
But she's the star.
Brittany,
She's the star. I'm just in
Brittany,
front and behind.
Guys, Brittany, one of your nipples is showing through your flesh-covered bodysuit. Can you cover them?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, those things are huge. Like
So,
dinner
you
plates.
guys still want to know the album name or what?
The areolas are about 3 centimeters.
Barnabas,
in
you've seen a lot of nips in your day. Are those the biggest you've ever seen?
I've seen no. I think in circumference, I'd probably have to say about 45 centimeters.
That's a lot. That's like a full ruler and more.
Yeah,
I paid a
I'm
lot
sorry.
for those. I'm glad you see him.
Are
You
we
got
gonna see them in the
nipple-
next
nipple-
music video?
Hell yeah,
You
you
got
are.
nipple work done?
I did.
You got a nipple enlargement. Now tell us about that.
Yeah, my friend told me about it.
Which friend?
I won't reveal.
Oh, come on. It's got to be someone famous.
No, she doesn't want to be revealed.
Is it Taylor Swift?
Yes.
I knew it.
She told me about it. She said it was fun, so I got it.
So how big are Taylor's nips?
Oh.
As big as their ego.
It's just so weird because,
Oh,
like,
man.
her nipples are so much bigger than her tits now, and I'm like, I don't even know what to grab
Literally,
anymore.
it looks,
Excuse
they look like mushrooms. Like, honestly. Like, I don't
It's like a big red cap.
Yeah, like, I don't know what to say. Brittany, you've really changed yourself.
People tell me.
Yeah, I can see
You
that.
still have a full head of hair, so we haven't seen
You know,
another mental
actually, you
breakdown.
know what? The more time, the older I get, the more I understand you shaving your hair. The more
Yeah.
I understand it.
Brittany,
okay?
I think the world...
I'm with you on that.
I think the world would love
Thank
to
you.
know what happened in your breakdown. Why'd you break down? Tell
Well,
us.
Give us the inside
Give us the
scoop
inside-
on that
Give
mental
us,
breakdown.
give us a nice little scloozy. A nice
See,
little
I
exclusive.
heard like people like they were always trying to make you make your hair like always like being like before you go I have to do this.
You're
No,
hearing
you can't,
Erica get
you can't
drunker
go
and drunker
outside.
by the second.
True,
You know?
Yes.
true. That is true. But it's like, I mean, if I had people always touching my hair, being like it has to be perfect before I can go anywhere, I would have shaved it off too. So I'm with you there, girl.
Is that
Okay,
why
but no, we need the real inside
Because
scoop.
yeah,
that
That's
might not
what
even be
we
the
were
reason.
told.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you know, I was going through a rough time.
Okay.
You know, things were happening,
What kind of
and
things?
just things.
Why are you crying?
I'm just a little emotional.
Why are there tears? Brittany.
Is she going through another breakdown?
Brittany, is this one of your
I might.
songs? Brittany.
Yes, they are. But when that was happening, you know, I actually saw an alien in my dream.
No way. Okay, so I've heard of alien abductions causing people to go crazy and shave their heads.
Yes, I'm glad you understand.
I understand.
What was that alien's name?
What? Why are you asking me? You look
He
at
wants to beat him up. He's
Oh,
gotta
I was
find
just
that
wondering. I
alien.
just want to know the alien's name.
Find
Like,
the alien.
that's all.
Tyrese. It was Tyrese.
Oh, so he's black.
Chad! Barnabas liked that one, eh? Okay,
Oh.
so Chad, you do realize that names can be given to anyone, right?
Yeah, but listen. I'm from Kentucky.
Oh, so racism is just in your blood then.
Chad's a
I
little.
wouldn't say that, but.
No, but racism is a thing we have to unlearn every day. So
No,
just
Chad's
work
a
on
little
it.
bit of a racist. I'm trying to get through it. I'm trying to teach him.
Brittany, why are you dating a racist?
You know what? I just.
You can do better, Brittany.
That's
We
not
believe in
true.
you.
Erica,
That's
stop
not
yelling at a
true.
superstar.
I agree. You need to stop.
Her bodyguards are approaching. Don't you see them back there? They have
Listen.
You
nunchucks.
can do better, Brittany.
You-
I
Brittany.
believe in you.
You knew who I was before you started
This
dating
is some
me.
juicy relationship drama we got going on right now.
I honestly have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Barnabas, what do you have to say about this whole... First of all, Barnabas, have you ever listened to any of Britney's records before?
Yes, I have. I love the one, Machu Picchu.
How about you sing it for us, Barnabas?
Yeah.
I've never heard that. And Brittany, join in because, you wrote
Actually,
it.
you know what?
Oh, definitely.
If you can sing "Not So In It," is it called "Not So In It"?
We'll
No,
get
we're
there.
talking about a
We
different
want-
one.
but
No,
we
no, no,
wanna
no. We need
hear-
this one.
Machu Picchu.
Oh.
By Britney Spears featuring Pitbull.
Brittany's gotta sing tomorrow.
Okay, so ready?
Let her save her voice.
Okay,
Are you gonna do Pitbull's part?
I'll do Pitbull.
Oh, you know I will, baby.
No,
Who the hell said that?
I'll
I do Pitbull's part.
Dude, Chad, are you on coke?
No. You can do Pitbull's part. That's fucking
He's
alright.
a little possessive. He has to like control all of Britney's movements. Okay?
All right. Okay. So here we go. Britney Spears, featuring Barnabas, featuring Justin as Pitbull, Machu
And
Picchu. Chad maybe. Maybe Cell, and go.
Machu Picchu, yeah.
Dale,
You are the one.
Mr. Worldwide.
We see you
Machu Picchu, bro.
the way.
Chad, get out of here. Oh yeah,
Dale.
oh yeah, Britney.
Arepas.
I look at that. It is so new. I gotta go to Machu
Picchu.
Wow. Give them a round
That
of
was
applause.
absolutely beautiful.
God. Wow.
Brittany, can we expect that on, maybe a remix with Barnabas?
Barnabas, can you sign Barnabas onto your record? Barnabas, we can get you out of this life of pimpery. Brittany, can you sign Barnabas to your record label and make music with him?
I guess we'll see,
Make
folks.
sweet
Hey,
music.
Machu Picchu, let's go a brew, am I right?
Machu Picchu.
You, Chad.
Chad is
Brittany,
getting more
make
fucked up.
sweet music.
Yeah.
Make sweet music.
Listen,
Thank you.
I've seen Chad do about 3 lines of coke in the
Yeah.
past 15 minutes.
In fact, he did one off of my leg just a second ago.
That's
I didn't
my
want to say
baby.
anything, but
Oh, Chad loves railing a line here and there.
I bet. And giant nipples and bright orange hair in the sun.
No, I'm not crazy about the giant nipples, but the rest,
Okay,
yeah, they're pretty
well,
sick.
well, Brittany, thank you so much for talking on our show. I mean, I can't believe we had the superstar.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's just really great to have a celebrity plug themselves
Honestly,
in our
like,
podcast.
this has never
I
happened
mean, this
before.
is YouTube.
I might-
Everything's a plug.
I might, we'll throw Brittany's name in the title somewhere.
Let's do it,
Oh
yeah.
my god, thank you.
Everybody, check out, I'm assuming, all music platforms
Yes.
for Brittany's new album. When can we expect it?
Yes! That's gonna be August 28th.
Yeah.
Of this year?
No way, that's
Oh my gosh, okay.
We're looking forward to it. I want it.
And
Yes.
on-
You are my
Chad,
life.
I did not enjoy meeting you whatsoever.
No, you are.
You are
You know what? Like, I just love chilling and crushing
are
brews with
actually
whoever
like
I'm around, even if they don't like me, right?
Brittany,
Like,
you
just sick
should
anyway.
divorce Chad because he's terrible.
Yeah, he is like the dark spot on your entire life. You deserve better.
Get your nipples
I am
shrunk
here
and
for you.
divorce
Leave
Chad.
Brittany alone.
Oh my god, it's the Leave Brittany Alone guy. What is he doing over there?
Hey, it's Chris Crocker, bitch.
Okay, Chris Crocker, just go back underwater.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. We're just going to go to our next commercial break. This is sponsored by Sports Check.
Sports. Frisbee.
Get physical.
Golf. Spikes.
Oh my
Tattywhankles.
Get physical.
Come to Sport Check.
Welcome back, guys. We're in
We're in the poolplex at Havana, Cuba.
We're in the Poolplex at Havana, Cuba.
I am drunk on rum
it's
brandies right now.
It's been a couple of hours, and we have definitely had a few drinks.
A few.
But listen, okay? We found a few sorority sisters that Justin will talk about more.
Okay, so
We are all chilling. We're all a little tipsy, but we're here. We're here to have a good time. Justin, start us off.
I just want to say that this has been the most interesting potty we've ever had. So, here with us today, we have 3 people who are from a local university. They go to school in Havana, Cuba, for some reason, and they're all white chicks. Like, I don't know why they go to school here, but they're here. We have Tiff, Tess, and Carly, and they're...
It is Tarly.
Tarly.
It's Carly with a T.
Oh,
Tarly.
Tarly.
Charlie back.
Okay, so they're 3 sorority sisters, and they have lots to say. They have a lot on their mind, so let's hear them out.
Crikey.
Okay, so let's start off with you guys kind of introducing yourselves, talk about your sorority. Let's get into some detail. Go ahead.
I'm Tess, and I'm part of the Delta Alpha Calta Salta Chalta Chi.
Okay, Delta Alpha Kalpha Salta Thai. I'll remember
Yes,
that.
and it's a great sorority. We're here because we saw the poor people in Havana, and we thought, we don't want to see poor people in Havana. We heard about the towel ban. They need towels.
Yo, okay, so guys, tell me about this towel ban. I'm interested.
Wait, a what?
Go ahead,
Charlie knows all
Charlie,
about
tell
it.
me about this towel ban in
The
Havana.
towel ban? We heard that the people at the resort in Cuba, they weren't given enough towels. They were giving one towel per person, and we were just like, that's not okay.
How is that not enough?
That's not enough. You need one for the pool.
pool.
You need one for the pool, one for the shower, one for your hair, one for the floor when you get out of the shower so you don't slip. It's just not okay to have
so
one
Tarly,
towel.
your name is Tarly, right?
I'm Tarly.
So total, how many towels
entire
do you
thing
want
has a
each person to
racist
get?
I want each
overtone.
person to have at least 3 towels. It's only fair for the equality reason.
So are you doing Tarly?
Actually, Taz is our representative for the towel ban specifically.
Okay, Tess, give us your. Tess, I want to hear your spiel. I want to know what's going on. Tell us.
First of all, this sucks major ass.
Oh my, Tess,
What?
I believe it.
So, like what Charlie was saying, we totally need so many towels. You know, my hair is super important to me.
Tarly,
I am
sorry,
Tarly.
Tess. I want to point out that Tess's hair is about 7 feet long. Like, it's longer than her whole body. So, Tess, why is your hair so long, and how many towels
For
do you
the
use?
towels. It is for the towels.
How many feet is your hair?
My hair is actually 8.5 feet now.
That's long.
Yeah, that is long
Girl,
as fuck.
she
worked on this.
Okay,
It
so
has been years.
She grew it herself.
Can I say something?
I'm first.
Okay.
I just had this. I'm just having this. I've just been having this dream of cutting my hair off one day to Pixie Cat, and somehow we can turn it into food for all the poor kids in Africa.
so Tess.
Racist overtones.
I need
So,
to
Tess.
listen. I need to know. So
We need to know this.
We need
Tess,
to know.
Your hair is food for poor kids in Africa?
Yeah,
Racist overtones.
Cass we all use organic shampoo.
But Taz has been using carrot and lettuce-based shampoo for years.
What is the
so
lettuce
the lettuce makes her hair edible.
Oh.
So Taz's hair is actually very edible. So we're going to end the towel ban, feed the poor people, and that's why we go to university hair.
Let me
Wait,
get
I
this straight.
I
Let me
need
get
to
this
ask.
straight.
Listen, I need to ask.
Oh my God.
Was your where?
Tess is having a heart attack.
Listen. I need to ask. Where are you guys originally from? I need to
We
know.
are from
Kansas.
You don't sound like you're from Kansas.
Okay.
We are
Okay.
the white bitches
We're the-
that went
yeah.
to Kansas.
Okay. So listen. Since you went to Kansas, that's fine. I need to know your main goal coming to Cuba then was to feed the poor people.
No, it was
and the towel.
towel
Yes.
ban.
The poor people and the Taliban are our first priority.
But not the poor
That's
Cubans.
why we're there. Not the poor Cubans, but,
But
the
the
poor
poor
people.
All right. So before we go
So
on.
the tourists is
Yeah.
what you care
Yeah,
about.
Tourists.
So
Okay.
the white people is what you
So-
care about.
So
okay.
Tiff, Tess, and Tarly,
Yes.
I want to know.
Racist
overtones. First of all, how did you hear about the Trash Bass podcast? And wait, what brings you bitches to Havana, Cuba?
We
told
wanted
you.
a nice tan.
Okay.
And the Taliban. But we knew about the Trash Bath podcast because we know our great host who's laughing in the corner, our friend Selena.
I had this major crush on Sel, like, if I was gonna be a lesbian.
Wait, so
I'd definitely be a lesbian for Sel.
Tiff, are you bi or a lesbian?
I'm a bi bitch.
Okay.
And here's what
Same.
And we, as a people,
As a sorority.
and the people want to bring awareness to the bi people. And I'm a
Wait, so
our host Selena.
your platform has changed. First it was towels, and then poor people,
No,
and
we
now
are here
it's
for
bias.
the towels.
Right now we're here for the towels.
But we're also buying. We're trying to bring
Yeah.
awareness to buy people
That's
through
like
the towel.
that's
ban.
our other goal.
Okay.
I mean, I'm here for that. Who wants to be bi with me?
Okay,
Yes,
so
we're also in
This is
with
schmoed.
you.
now hold on,
Okay.
Erica.
Yes.
Which of Tiff, Tess, and Tarly do you find the most attractive?
I mean, in their own way, I would fuck them all.
Okay.
Whoa!
It depends on which one's down.
I am here for it. Why don't we just have an orgy?
I have a bed upstairs. Let's go.
Oh my God, guys! Fucking Erica is licking Tarly's pussy right now as we speak. Oh my god, Tarly is coming. Tarly, stop! This is not that kind of show. This is not that kind of show. Tarly, Erica, get off her pussy. Like, come on.
I'm just that good at eating pussy, okay?
Okay, so Erica's back up now.
I surfaced
Someone just
from
got
the
stabbed
pussy.
in the studio, guys.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, Charlie's just mad that you interrupted her.
Listen, guys,
Yeah,
we're...
I need to finish my orgasm.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, guys.
Let me go down on
finish.
this.
Thanks, Tarly.
I'm good.
Okay, well, we need to take a break.
Commercial.
Okay.
This commercial is brought to you by Freshco.
Quesada.
Do you need produce?
Oh, beef.
Where's the cheese?
Right to my right.
Left to my left.
There's my beef.
We got Freshco theft.
The
We're going to the store,
represent me.
buying produce and more. It's Freshco.
Tacos.
Freshco.
It's the freshest food.
Hi, I'm Brad Tivers,
Hi, I'm Carol Schliemann.
and we are here to promote our latest invention, salt rags.
Salt rags will allow you to season your meals without using a salt shaker.
Great for handy stuff.
And also good for, seasoning your salads when you need it.
Yep.
Hi, welcome back to our podcast. This is Tarly. We are podcasting with Salami and Tarly, and we are loving life.
We're on the beaches of
Havana,
Cuba. It's just absolutely gorgeous out
You
here.
should see the people that they have dancing on the beaches with coconuts in their hands and on their titties. And there's just coconuts everywhere.
Listen, coconuts are actually really freaking good, especially fresh
not.
coconuts.
Fucking coconuts are disgusting. The taste of coconuts, I'm not about. I'm here for pineapples. They're spiky, but they're spicy.
Spiky and spicy. Pineapples TM.
Pineapple.
If you don't want spiky and spicy,
You have us.
Give a shout.
We are neither.
Give a shout out. Give a shout out to our plain circle boys, the coconut. They are filled with the cum of a coconut, which they
disgusting.
which they call coconut water. It's
a lie. It is false advertisement, just like Marineland.
It's not as thick as regular cum, so I'm not really sure.
Or as warm.
I don't really know where the hot dogs are ready, guys.
All right, goodbye. I'm about to lick a wiener.
We're about to get dick to.
All right, welcome back here, guys. We took a tour bus down to Fidel Castro's, basically plaza, his house, and everything like that. So we are doing a podcast there, right in front of his house. We're basically on his porch here. I got Jody with me and Leo. What's up, guys?
Hello,
How's it going?
guys. What's going on?
Hey, not too much. Thanks for joining the cast
great
here.
out here.
It's fantastic, isn't it? It's great. We got also Noelle and Kyla with us here. Say hi, guys. Noelle was a little bit late because she was selling some sex toys or something. Got held up at TSA.
Yep.
So that's why she wasn't there yesterday, but it's okay.
I was just trying to make money for the trip,
And we got it. We got
got
tons of
money
money,
for the trip,
tons of
I
cocaine.
had a
It's great.
stint in jail, and I'm out, and I'm ready to go.
Right. Good. So glad. What's going on? on, Kyla? How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm drunk. Life is great.
Fuck, that's a mood if I've ever heard one in my life. So we're here with on the tour bus. We actually picked up a couple.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Is this the Fidel Castro house tour?
Yeah, it is. It is. Thanks for joining us here.
Okay, so what's going on, guys?
I
I thought it was only gonna be me and my girlfriend, but I guess there's more people.
No,
There's more today. Shut up.
Okay, well,
No, let
I
him
mean,
speak. It's okay.
yeah, like it's good, man. Like
Sorry, I just have a short temper.
I mean, you did jump on a tour bus, so odds are you didn't have a whole bus to yourself.
I am interested in Fidel Castro's life.
How are you interested in his life? What interests you about it?
I have a backpack with Che Guevara on it,
Oh,
so
I see.
I'm super into that, you know.
Can I ask if you've read like the Communist
I can't
Manifesto?
read, so
oh,
yeah.
I see.
I have to read books to him.
Yeah, I was brought up in a commune, and they never taught us basic
I
reading
see.
skills.
Okay, before we get into this deep conversation, like, can you
I
say your
never
name?
wanted to tell you why I was brought up in a commune. Why was I going to tell you?
No, not
I don't
that.
know you.
I
Who
know.
even are you?
Oh my goodness! Can you just tell us your name so we at least we have something we can call you by?
I'm Bruce Frost.
And who is this with us here?
My name is Claire Legg.
Claire,
like a given name, L-E-G or L-E-G-G?
It's L-E-G-G.
Oh, good. Silent G.
I see.
Yeah, and I'm Bruce. Well, Frost is more a nickname. It's not my actual last name.
Okay.
What's your
Weird.
last name?
My actual last name?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Hair. I'm Bruce, quote, Frost, close quote, Hair.
So, can you just tell us, Miss Legg, why didn't you take Hair's last name here?
We're just dating.
Yeah, we're not married.
Yeah,
Do you
we're
see
not
a ring
married.
on these fat fingers?
Okay. I understand, Jody.
I'm talking about mine, not Claire's.
It's quite difficult to see that.
Jody,
Where
you
did the
wanted
name
to ask them a
Frost?
question, right?
Oh my
What is it? What is it? What do you want?
What's the secret to love?
Oh man. Well, every day when we wake up, I make sure I put a nice smear of peanut butter on a piece of bread. I bring it in to Claire while she's asleep, and I put it under her pillow. And that's
Claire,
true love.
Why under?
Well, why not under? Why over?
Wouldn't that smear the peanut butter?
I find it really kinky to wake up and there's just peanut butter everywhere. It just gets me in the mood.
I have a question.
Claire.
Do you ever notice that he's lifting your head to put peanut butter under your pillow? Does that not wake
She
you
wants it. Like, I mean...
Like, no,
See, I'm usually awake by the
She's
time
fake.
she's up, but I know it's gonna
So,
happen, so I just wait around
What
for
is
it.
love to you then, Claire?
Sex.
Oh,
Wow.
well,
Lots.
I mean,
That is.
if you are, I am still selling vibrators, and there
I
ain't
don't
much-
need it.
Claire, get your hand off my peen.
Sorry, I just when we talk about vibrators.
We're
it
on a
gets me
tour
in the
bus.
mood.
Listen, Noelle, you just got arrested for that. If you're trying to sell them more, wait till we get
You're gonna
back
have to
home.
pay for that advertising.
Yeah. Dicks aplenty.
I just bought something...
Dicksaplenty.com.
I just checked out a website called Rocks a Bunches, and I bought a rock. And
Oh my god.
let me tell you, it's the best thing I've ever
Is it?
Yeah.
I should
What did
check
you do
that
with
out
that rock?
sometime.
I heard
It's
there's
great.
a fire actually on their grow out.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a story for another day, I
can't-
guess.
I
Oh
can't
my
believe
goodness.
I truly can.
Hopefully we'll have them on the podcast someday. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Oh my god, someone spilt a drink in the
Someone
back of the
just
tour
squirted.
bus.
What just happened?
Let's
that
talk
Claire?
to Kyla for a second. Kyla, what the fuck is going on over there?
I peed a little.
Kyla, why?
That's
Wait,
really
Kyla,
hot.
your name is Kyla,
I
right?
told
My
you
name
not
is
to bring
Kyla.
the goat.
Why is there a goat on this tour bus?
Okay, Mr. Hare and Miss Legg, if you could for a
I
moment.
prefer Mr. Frost.
Okay, Mr. Frost.
Why?
And Miss
Where
Legg.
did the name Frost come from? I just
I
know that.
clearly have frosted tips in my hair.
Oh, that's right.
It's-
Look at those
I
things.
see.
They're blonder than you can ever possibly believe.
Miss Legg, on a scale of 1 to 10, if frosted tips, is it a go for you or what?
I usually have him shove his frosted tips in my pussy.
Wow.
So it's
Yes.
definitely
I mean,
a turn on.
I'm not wearing gel right now.
They are pretty bright. She is wearing sunglasses, so.
No.
These things aren't sticking straight
wear
up
those-
from some dippity-doo. It's her pussy saliva.
Miss Legg. Miss Legg.
Why is everyone laughing?
Hold up. So what you're telling me is
I'm
your
heavy
morning...
breathing because I'm getting really hot.
Yes. Claire, put your skirt down.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
It gets me going.
I know we're pretty excited here, but I just wanna bring into more of like a picturesque type morning where you get up, you're kind of groggy.
I stick my head right in her vagina. Right?
Even before he has to go to work, he'll just it's a quick.
Yes.
It's just a quick encounter. He just shoves his head under the blanket into my pussy
She
and then
moans
goes
in
to
ecstasy, and then
So,
I go off to work.
If I could hold on for one moment, just to clarify, so that we're not all over the place, Miss Leg, can you give us a sort of morning routine right from the peanut butter toast under the pillow?
It's not toast, it's just bread.
I'm sorry, peanut butter bread. Excuse me, Mr. Frost. Peanut butter bread under the pillow in the morning to shoving his head halfway up your pussy to style his hair. Actually.
Yes. Okay. So usually how it'll go is his alarm will go off at around 8 a.m.
That's the sound of his alarm.
And
okay.
I will just stay laying in bed pretending that I'm asleep because I know what's to come.
So you're awake at this point.
At this
You're
point,
definitely
yes.
awake.
Like
Okay.
you know that state when you're half awake, half asleep. You know what's going on, but you're still resting.
Sure.
I'm gonna
That's
tell
what-
my side of this.
No,
Someone
after.
get
So then, about 15 minutes after his alarm goes off, I feel a gentle lift of my head, and I know that the peanut butter slipped under my pillow because I can smell the aroma of the peanut butter.
I
and
warm it up so
instantly,
it's more
instantly,
smelly.
I get dripping wet.
Okay,
At that point,
Jody, I just saw you make a face at that for one second. What were you feeling during this conversation?
Sweet ecstasy.
Great. Okay, continue.
You two should be friends.
So at that point, after my pussy is dripping wet, he'll come back into the bedroom, go under the covers, shove his head into my pussy, and he'll leave. And after that, I will fall back asleep after hitting my orgasm. I will go back to sleep, and then I wake up and he's at work.
Great,
And-
Noelle, Kyla, any questions?
Does his entire head get lodged into your pussy?
No, I just feel the gentle wisps of his frosted tips
Yes, well-
against my pussy.
Okay, we definitely
very
need to
soft.
hear Mr. Frost's.
Well,
Mr. Frost.
There's a lot.
I have one
There's a lot to this process. That
Noelle
yes,
has a
by all
Quick
means.
question. Again, I'm all for, fun sexual times, But,
Mood.
do you orgasm while the hair is there or after?
Both.
Oh, good.
She's a double comer.
Good.
They don't
I'm
call
glad.
me double cum for nothing.
Yeah, they call her Double Cum Claire. That was her nickname at bingo.
I have a follow-up question.
Yes, Kyla.
Does it make a difference if the tips are not frosted?
Oh my god, of course.
I will not let his tips come near my pussy unless if they are frosted. So, for the past 5 years that we've been dating, his tips have been frosted.
Do your sunglasses stay on in the bedroom?
Yes,
In
as
the-
you can see, she's wearing very large, almost alien-like
Because those
sunglasses right now.
Because those frosted tips look pretty bright.
They're bright. They're so
They're
bright that
luminescent.
the sunlight from the bus is actually heating up right now this entire bus because it's reflecting off my
It
head.
is quite hot in here.
It's getting warmer, isn't
It
it?
is, it is.
Sorry if you smell my pussy.
No.
G.
Mr.
I can't anymore.
Mr. Frost.
Yes.
Mr. Frost.
Yes.
Now that we got her side of the story, waking
Okay.
up, obviously from her point of view,
Sure.
being the one that has a head up her pussy.
That's right.
I need to know what it's like from your point of view, right from putting the peanut butter on the
Like
bread.
from there or from when I wake up in the morning? Because I have a routine I do every day.
All right.
Doesn't change.
All right,
Love
let's
to
hear
your
it.
routine.
Let's hear
Okay,
it.
so every morning I wake up.
Give us a time. What time? What time
roughly 6:56 a.m.
Oh, wow.
That's very early.
Every single time I wake up, I sit up loudly in bed. Loudly, I scream when I sit up.
Can you demonstrate?
Basically like a night terror. right?
No, I'm not having a night terror.
Wait, hold on. Before we scream here, is this gonna arouse Claire over here?
Oh, it's every time. Yeah.
Okay.
Apologies if
So-
there's a wet
so-
spot over here.
So I wake up and I go,
That was my
yo!
That was my grandmother's chair.
Oh, no.
So that's the noise that Claire gets off to. No!
How are you feeling?
Oh my god.
I just came a couple times.
A couple. See,
Before
it doesn't really show on her
can
face.
I just move off from the same bench as Claire?
Yeah, it's soaking wet.
I'm gonna move to a different.
It's basically
These
Niagara
are the
Falls
only shorts
of
I have.
Her
okay.
pussy juice is starting to evaporate because it's so warm in here. It's getting cloudy.
Yeah. Security took all my other luggage, so these are the only shorts I have. So
Mr.
I'm
Frost.
good.
Anyways.
If you could stop styling your hair with the pussy mist, I'm sorry.
I kick my legs off the side of the bed and I slip them into my Pikachu slippers. I go downstairs, I dip my head into a bag of powdered sugar, and then what I do is I grab a slice of bread, whole wheat, if you must know. I spread on a thin layer of chunky peanut butter.
Tell me how you do it, Daddy.
Oh my god, I take the knife. And I dip it in.
We're getting into
I start
it.
mixing
They're
slowly.
about to
and more
penetrate
slowly.
each other.
And
That's
then
my foot.
I put the knife on the bread.
Put your pants up,
and I
seriously.
spread the peanut butter on the bread.
And there's jizz everywhere.
I bring it into Claire's room.
I didn't move far
And
enough
in a
away
foul
from the spray
swoop,
level.
I lift her head.
Anyone else smell that?
And I place the peanut butter slice underneath her pillow. At this point, there is nothing to stop me from sliding around in her juice as she leaks onto the floor. It's like a river. And then she opens wide. I take my frosted tips and I plunge them deep into her vulva. I rotate my head 90 degrees. And then I go off to my job at the tomato plantation.
The tomato plantation. Hold up.
Wait. Do you wash your head afterwards, or do you go to work?
I go straight to work.
Oh.
Straight to the tomato
Covered
plantation.
in pussy juice.
Oh yeah, of course.
Can we
Now-
just go back?
Do
on
you
this
not?
topic? Like, do you when you spin? Like, do you like death gator roll in there? Like, what are you doing?
Have you ever seen the corkscrew ride at Cedar Point? It looks almost like that.
Okay. So you're rolling in there. Now you talk about this tomato plantation. Where are you guys from?
We're from a place-
Louisiana.
Yes, we're fresh Louisiana tomatoes. Whose phone is ringing? I'm allergic to phones.
Please keep the phone away.
Yes,
He'll
keep
have
away.
an
I swell
allergic
up.
Reaction.
I swell
Oh
up.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't believe.
It's honestly really bad. I don't know where it came from, but it's kind of hot.
Is it the radiation, or is it just more the sounds of the phones? Like when they get a text, you just kind of have.
Well,
a
I only swell up in one place when I hear a phone ring.
Tell them, Daddy.
Where?
Oh, it's below the waist, between the legs. You know.
Are you sure it's not from arousal?
His knees.
I never considered that. It could be.
Maybe you aren't allergic to phones then.
Have you ever had like phone sex that could definitely arouse you?
Well, when I was a boy.
So
that-
maybe it's like residual from like when you had good phone
That's true.
sex and now your nether region.
As you can see, I'm but a man of 19 years old. So I'm very young and I have my youth with me.
Yes.
So you've been dating since you were 14.
Oh yes, we met.
I
we
was
were-
actually 32 when we met.
Wait, how old are you, Frost?
I'm 19.
Wait, how old are you, Claire?
Say it. It's
37.
okay. 37.
Okay, so just to get to kind of like know you guys more, because I have a feeling that there's gonna be.
How
a
long
story
is this
either
tour
way.
bus ride? Like, honest.
We've stopped a long time ago.
Oh
The
my
driver
gosh. Oh, are we in
is gone.
Fidel's house right now?
We are.
I was so engrossed I didn't even notice us walk.
It happens, man. It happens. So I think we should do a speed round with all the people here, just to kind of get to know you better. We're just gonna ask you a simple question and why. Mr. Frost.
Yes.
Favorite food and why?
Oh my gosh, shrimp shells.
Why?
You suck on them to get the flavor out.
Great, Miss Leg.
Hot dogs. I don't think I need to explain myself.
Great.
She puts 5 in at a time. One after the other.
That's a story for another
I'm
day.
gonna say pasta, to be honest.
No, I meant. Did you have?
What are you talking about, lad?
I love you, Leo. But did you have a question?
What?
It was not directed at you.
I thought it's for everyone. Haters.
No, it's not. Oh, now we know. You know what?
Woo! I haven't had a laugh like that in so long.
Okay, well, pasta is really good.
Sorry, guys, the Molly is wearing off, so my accent is coming back.
So how did you two meet?
Oh my gosh, well. We used to go to this video arcade. Have you ever heard of one?
Yes.
Okay, so there's this game called Street Fighter 4. And we would go, and what we would do is we'd go up to the Street Fighter game, and Claire would get up, she would spread her legs, and lower herself down on the joystick. And every day I would witness her getting kicked out for it.
Every day.
Every day.
They let you back in
Yep.
after you did that?
I would just
Small
come in
town.
with a different disguise every day.
Well,
They never called the
is that
police.
why your hair color kept changing?
Yeah.
Oh.
That seems pretty unbelievable, but anywho.
Better suspend your disbelief, boy. Anything's possible.
Does anybody have a question for Miss Leg?
I
Noelle.
have a question. What did you find the most attractive about Mr. Frost?
His
when
dick.
You first... No, I mean when you first saw it, did he, I mean...
His
when you-
bulge.
Okay.
Okay, well, I have these pants that I wear where it has a dick pocket where it's basically just a dick on the front, and that's what I was wearing the first day we
I
met.
see, and she just saw them.
No.
I just couldn't
Makes
help
a lot of
myself.
Where did you meet?
At
At
the
the video
arcade.
arcade, boy.
You never finished the story, so did
She
you just
lowered-
approach her?
I approached her and I licked her from the crack to the neck, and I said, "Hey, baby, come home with me," and she did right away. It was easy.
So without even actually exchanging words, you
Nope.
just kind of went straight for
Well,
the tongue in the ass.
Well, I was wearing my aviator sunglasses, so that might be why she found me so attractive.
Okay, Noelle.
Again, and this is just, I don't judge, but it's just a question.
Yes.
You said you're from Louisiana?
I'm not from Louisiana.
Okay,
we
well,
live in Louisiana.
But you're both from the U.S.
I was born in a different country than the
Okay.
What
But
country?
Was it, what country, yeah.
Transylvania.
I see. This makes a lot of sense now. But,
Christ.
were the police ever... was anyone ever concerned with the
Don't
fact
say
that
that name in front
a 19-year-old...
He was 14
A
at the time.
14-year-old and a 32-year-old were involved. Was no one ever concerned?
Well-
What did your parents think?
Well,
What did your parents think?
Transylvania, we have a lot of people who don't age like normal people do. I don't know what
Are
else.
they like vampires?
Don't say that. I wouldn't say that word, but we do have sharp teeth, and I do have an occasional hankering for blood.
I'd assume they have different laws too than other countries.
I was just, I was only living there for, like about 6
Oh,
months.
so this all
I was
happened
there
in
on an
Transylvania?
exchange.
Have you guys ever seen the movie The Little Vampire with Jonathan Lipnicki?
No.
The little blonde kid from Stuart Little with the glasses?
No.
Oh, this random girl on the tour bus is raising her hand. Okay. So I was a young boy in that movie, and that movie was based on my life. That's my confession to make. The Little Vampire from 2002 was based on my life.
Miss Leg, is this news to you? Have you known that your husband's been an actor his whole life?
I'm not Jonathan Lipnicki.
Boyfriend.
I'm the vampire upon which the movie was based.
Boyfriend, excuse me.
Yes, I knew all about him before we actually got involved.
Yes, Noelle? You're welcome. It's easy. You're wearing a giant name tag. How could I not?
Very true.
To just picture, her name tag goes from one breast to another
Yeah,
breast.
and it
up
literally
the
goes
top
up to
of
her
face.
forehead. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what you look like.
So, you keep correcting us when we assume you're married, and that's normal. But
Yes.
is marriage in the future for you two?
Oh,
Will you
God,
ever-
no, it's not.
How
Why
do you feel
not?
about that?
Well,
I feel like, wait.
I'm
how
very
does she feel?
accepting. I'm very accepting of it. I basically am just here for the dick.
Okay.
So why won't you
Back
get
to
married?
Frost.
because I've been married 45 times before this.
Oh.
And
At
all
the
of
age
my
of
wives
19.
outlive me and die because I'm a vampire and I can't age.
So you're telling me you say you're 19 now, but really you're like 1900.
Oh my gosh, hiya, baby.
Oh wow. How does it feel when he calls other women baby, Miss Leg?
Listen, I've accepted.
I'm a little uncomfortable.
Listen,
about it.
She did say she's here for the dick.
I've accepted his past, and I'm here because it's more of just, a little bit of a midlife crisis fling. And I think we've both accepted
You're
that.
only going to live until 75?
Yes. I've actually been diagnosed.
What? This is news to me.
News.
Wait a second.
Breaking news.
Wait, Claire, are you terminally ill?
I've been diagnosed with with something that only gives me until 75 to live.
Why didn't you tell me?
What were you diagnosed with?
What's the name of this
Was it
rare
vagiosis?
disease?
Please tell us what it's called.
Longevitis.
Longevitis?
And what does it do to you?
Basically what happens is over the course of 75 years, it slowly erodes my insides.
Wait a second.
Erodes. So
that sounds like just living. It sounds like living a normal life. You just erode.
But I've been given strictly 75 years to live. I'm not able to live past that. There's no cure for it.
When were you diagnosed?
When I was born.
How did they diagnose you? What was the tell?
I tasted her blood tasted weird, so
You
I decided.
tasted it when she was born?
I drink her blood.
You tasted her blood when she was
What?
born?
I don't want to.
Have you been stalking this woman?
No. I don't want to sound weird, but I was the doctor that delivered her at her birth.
So you were a doctor.
You were what?
You diagnosed her terminally ill 75
I
years
delivered my own
organ
girlfriend.
eroded.
I have several master's degrees. I delivered her, and then I tasted her blood, and it was a soul bond from the very beginning.
So they didn't even hire any technicians. You just taste the blood and can tell all of it.
No, I knew something was off. I
So,
told them.
Mr. Frost, why were you so confused when Claire told you she was terminally ill if you already knew?
Because that's not terminal. She has 35 years left. I thought there was cancer or something.
Do the mothers ever have an issue with you tasting their children's blood?
I don't do it in front of them. I take them in the back room and I make a little incision and I just.
That's
and
a
then,
little terrifying.
It's so small that it heals right away. Who cares?
I didn't know that you were my doctor.
Claire, put your shirt back on. Come on.
It just makes me so
You're crying
horny.
and you're rubbing your titties right now.
Yes, if you could stop salivating, that would be much appreciated.
My gosh, Claire.
Stop styling your hair with your pussy juice.
Oh my god, I can't help it. The humidity in here has made my hair fall flatter than a pancake.
Oh my goodness. Well,
the tour is almost done.
This has been quite the time. Thank you guys for
I can't believe we met today, honestly.
I can't believe it either,
Have
honestly.
a great trip.
Yes,
Have a great tour.
Where can I hear this? On AM 800?
Yes.
No, you probably won't be able to
Wait,
hear
were
this.
we being recorded? What's this?
Yeah, you definitely knew what was
You
going on.
need to delete
here.
the part that says I'm a vampire. People can't know.
Alright, we will definitely cut that out. Other than that, thank you so much for joining us. This podcast is brought to you by... Noelle, tell us our sponsor here.
So our sponsor here today is actually Chase's Great Big Dicks. They are a company that will provide you with a man with a large dick if you cannot acquire one.
Okay.
They're very accepting of all genders and races, and I highly, highly recommend them.
Okay.
The number is 866
Okay.
465
Calling right now.
3838. Please give them a call. They're very affordable and understanding, and they do have payment plans.
Before we end, can I call them on the air, please?
Please.
Okay, what's it called again?
What's it?
Chase's Big Dick.
Okay.
Chase's Big Dicks. You squeeze it, we freeze it. What's going on, babe?
Hi, is this Chase's Big Dicks?
Absolutely it is. What can I provide you with today, sir?
I have a big dick.
Fantastic. What
Can
do you
I
call
come
that?
in and have it sized and molded?
Absolutely. We got all of our measurements ready for you whenever
I want to make a
want.
dildo of myself for my wife.
You'd like to
I mean my girlfriend. So, we're just so close, you know?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you say that again? I assume you just want a
Sir,
mold of your own
I called
dick.
you for one reason and one reason only today.
Okay, what's that?
I need you to ask my wife, my girlfriend, if she will marry me. Here's
is it-
the phone to her.
Hello?
Hello. This is
Hi?
Chase's. How can I assist you today?
I don't know. He just gave me the phone. I'm not sure.
Clearly you guys have some
Propose the
issues you want to
fucking
work out,
marriage.
because it sounds like he wants a mold of his own dick so he can have sex with you twice
Are
at
you
the same
proposing to
time.
her for me?
Wait, what?
I can't hear what's going on.
Proposing? What's this about a proposal?
I guess he wanted to.
I shouldn't have said that out loud. should I?
I guess he wanted to marry you, even though he was. He said he was like not
Wait,
into
you
marriage.
want to marry me?
You're gonna have to ask him. I just work here at Chase's.
honey, I brought you to this tour bus today.
Seems like you guys got some shit you gotta work
Just
out.
hang up the phone, Chase.
I'm going. Goodbye.
Bye. I'm getting down on one knee. Honey, thank you for everything. For your pussy juices.
Guys, this is so important.
For your scents and your odors. For the various funguses I find on your pillow every day. From the peanut butter mostly, but also... Anyways, Claire Fiona Legg, will you marry me?
Of course I will.
Oh,
Thank you.
Maybe you guys could have a wedding here on the podcast.
Maybe another time, but not now. It's too soon.
All right. Well, if there's one thing
I have
that
to
you
go.
have to leave us with,
I have to go now.
Okay. What's the last thing you have to leave us with?
Oh, I don't know. I came on a tour bus and there was a podcast going on. So
Great. Have a fantastic day.
Oh, how's it going, everyone? We're back at the pool bar, chilling, drinking. We just went to Fidel Castro's house. Now, I didn't say much on that segment of the podcast, but believe me, I was there. Believe me.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
I was just a cat had my tongue, and me and Selena were supposedly hungover, but I snuck underneath the bus, and I was actually there the whole time. They just didn't really know.
So you mean to tell me you were hanging on underneath the bus?
Yeah,
yes, we were there.
Like a prison break.
That's right.
Yes.
I heard everything that happened.
We were 100% there.
I was hungover still, but it was worth it to be there for
Yes, of course.
the whole experience.
Of course.
Fidel Castro is my idol, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we met an interesting man and his interesting fiance now. So.
Oh, I heard that.
It
That
was
was
a good
beautiful.
Yeah, I cried.
Yeah, it was definitely a heartwarming moment. So,
It made me question a lot of things in my life, but you know, we're here and
True.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so Justin.
Guys, I'm not feeling it. I gotta go back to the room for a little bit. If there's
You still hungover a bit?
Yeah.
I guess that bus ride under the bus was a little rocky.
I got real scraped up.
And you know, Cuba's roads aren't.
I have
aren't
no
cracked,
skin.
all cracked up to what people say.
Alright,
They're
catch-
quite bumpy.
They're
catch you
pretty
guys later.
cracked up.
I see you guys. Bye.
All right, so
Now that
I'm
person is
actually.
apparated from
Bits.
the room.
I'm actually here.
Beets, fresh beets,
I'm actually here.
fresh
Do
beets,
you hear that vendor over there?
fresh beets.
Anyone wants
Hello? Oh, do you want? Hey, sir. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Would you like to be on our podcast, sir?
What is the podcast?
It's where we just sit and interview you.
Okay, I got nothing going on.
All right. And who's your friend here?
Hello.
Hello. Would you like to be on our podcast as well?
Absolutely.
This is my daughter.
Yvonne.
Yes,
And what's your name, sir?
I am Helm. Yes. Sorry, I just stepped on a rock and it was painful.
Question.
No, I'm introducing myself, ma'am. Please.
Oh.
My name is Helm Beer Bottle.
And I am daughter Yvonne.
Beer Bottle.
Yvonne Beer
So,
Bottle.
question. You guys don't seem like, you don't sound like you're from around here. You sound kind of Eastern European.
I'm from many part of Europe. My accent may switch, but just know that I am Eastern European.
I've had 3 mothers, so I have picked up about 14 different accents.
So, we actually met a guy from Transylvania. Like, do you think maybe you...
Oh, I've been there before.
Do you think you may, like, know him?
What's... I know...
I know he goes by Frost.
I know maybe one person
Anyways.
from Transylvania. And this man is...
He goes by Frost.
Well, I don't know that, but I do know he is vampire.
Yes.
And
we met
he
him
has
today.
frosted tips.
Yes, we met him today.
Oh.
You know him.
Interesting.
How long have you known him for?
I'd say maybe about 27 years.
Wow.
Yes, I'm
He
58-year-old
told
man.
us he was 19, though.
He's a good friend of the family.
But if you pay attention to the subtext, you'll remember that he is vampire and thus is many years
Oh,
old.
sorry, I wasn't in the bus. I didn't get the whole
She didn't-
gist
she
of
didn't
that.
get
What is boss?
Beats.
So you sell beads.
Beats.
We sell beats.
So tell us.
Okay,
So
we sell
okay.
more than just beats.
So tell us. So you're here in Cuba.
Yes.
What brings you both here?
Selling beats.
Is it a family business of bead selling?
Well, I don't buy them from the beat store. I'll tell you that right now.
You don't know?
It's a homegrown beats.
Do you guys grow them locally in Cuba, or do you import them?
We don't live in Cuba.
Where do you live now then? What do you consider to be
We are
home?
on the edge of Russia, but like inside a cave off to the left of it. There's only a population of about 13 to 700 people at one time.
13.
I could see about
It's a wide range because there's a lot of air pollution. So people are always dying and being reborn.
So
We have one
so
road
do you grow the beets in these caves?
You're very hung up on the beats. We have You haven't even commented on my appearance.
I do like your hat.
Thank you.
Is it goat?
It's made of real cat fur.
Oh, I thought.
In
it was
fact, the
goat.
cat is still alive. Say
Wow.
hi.
So
This
you-
is Pepperoni.
Oh, pepperoni cat. Is he with? Is he here with you?
Oh, Pepperoni wants to say something. Yeah. Thank you, Pepperoni.
Papa buy me cat when I was young. I say, we named Pepperoni. Pepperoni comes, he said, I need new hat. He's skin cat, he get hat.
When I was born, I wrote a book called Cat in the Hat.
So wait, are you telling us that you're Dr. Seuss?
That was my pen name.
Oh.
Dr. Seuss ripped off me papa. Okay.
No, Baba. Little did you know, this whole time I am Dr. Seuss.
So that means you wrote "walk it in the pocket."
Wait.
And you also wrote Sam I Am?
That's
Or
not what the book is called.
Green Eggs and Ham.
That's right.
So
when
you wrote
I
that
was boy, my mama would make green eggs and ham every day. The eggs were green because our chickens ate so much cilantro.
It's true, even though I wasn't there. He said to me when I was young.
It's the French coming out now in his accent.
Hey, so I'm sorry.
She's getting emotional.
Everyone here is just so emotional.
Oh my God.
These family revelations.
Whoa,
Keep
whoa,
us
guys!
going.
Who's this weird Russian man?
Oh, we just decided to bring him into our podcast.
Hello, I am him, your Baltuil, and this is daughter.
Ivan.
Guys, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know,
They were
man.
selling beets. We asked them if they wanted to be on our
They
podcast.
told us about that. Turns out they're actually Dr. Seuss. I mean,
Yeah, what? Wait, are you telling me that?
They
Are you
know
telling
our
me?
vampire friend.
Are you telling me that this sickly-looking Russian man is Dr. Seuss?
Yeah.
Apparently.
It is true, but I must tell you, something I said earlier was not true.
What was that?
Was it your hat? Your hat is actually not made of cat food.
A stunning revelation.
My cat is actually made of dog fur.
Oh.
Did you also name the dog that you took the
Is
fur
it named
from?
The dog's name is Sausage.
No.
Sausage.
Zarling.
Zerling sausage.
It's Italian sausage.
Sausage. I said, Papa, you got me cat. I named Pepperoni.
Guys.
Everyone.
Apologies about the technical difficulties, guys. Actually, one of the beet carts fell over, so everything got a little bit crazy.
Chaos.
After that, so our Russian.
Our guests are a little upset because, you know,
My beets.
that's their livelihood, and they needed to buy more dogs to make more hats.
So
Pepperoni is dead.
I guess Pepperoni was in one of the
We're
cars.
very far away from them, so that's why we're so quiet. I'm sorry. Keep talking over.
So we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll come back in a little bit.
Guys, this
we
is
have
just peculiar. I don't know why. To this day, I don't know what's been going on here, but
we
Yeah.
we have an excursion planned.
we've met a
so
few characters.
we're gonna go explore the Mayans and
Yeah, the Mayan ruins, because
yes,
they built a new version in Havana. Yeah.
in Cuba. So
So it's actually called the Cuban New Maya, and we're gonna go there next.
So we're gonna go and do that, and we will be back after that.
Where-
But just a quick commercial break from our sponsors, PetSmart. Thank you, sponsor.
Hello, I have a hamster, and his shoes are going on time too often, and I need help.
I'm sorry, could you say that again, sir?
My hamster's shoes keep coming untied, and I need help.
Your hamster's shoes keep coming untied.
I need hamster shoes.
Okay, come on down to PetSmart for our brand new hamster shoes, Sneckers.
How much money are they?
They run $39.95 a shoe.
Oh my gosh! So you're telling me that for roughly $160, I can put a shoe on each foot of my hamster?
Watch him run fast. Watch him run fast.
That's quite the deal. Let me tell you.
Thank you, sponsor. We'll be back. Welcome back, guys, to the next segment of our podcast.
Hello.
We are on the beach currently of our resort in Cuba, and we ran into a couple of locals, actually, or supposed locals. One of them describes themselves as
I'm an entrepreneur.
They describe themselves as a man of wisdom.
And an entrepreneur.
Good. And the other didn't give me a description. Can you explain a little bit about yourself just really quick?
Oh, so, my name is Jimmy Jim Bean. I always grew up, making whiskey, Jim Bean whiskey,
The real Jim Beam himself. We are
The
so
creator
honored.
of the whiskey is here.
When people call me just Jim Bean, it actually offends the fuck out of me. My name is Jimmy Jim Bean.
So
Jimmy Jim Bean.
He likes
Listen,
the
I've got a fucking first name.
Can we call you Jimmy?
JJB or Jimmy?
As
What-
long
yeah, what's
as
your
you
preferred?
incorporate the first initial of my first name.
So, are you okay if I call you Jimmy?
Jimmy is great.
Okay. And what about you, sir? What the man of wisdom? What do you call yourself?
My name is William.
William. What's your full name?
William W.
William W. Okay.
That's just my initial. That's not my
Can
full
we
name.
can we call you Will? Is that okay?
I prefer Willie.
Willie. Okay, sounds good. All right. So, honestly, give us a little bit of insight. Why are you here in Cuba?
Well, I'm ran a tight quarter on my company, and I'm just here to relax. Honestly,
What's your company all about?
I create various goods and sweets and some candies.
And now, are you affiliated at all with Jimmy Jim Beam? Do you sell his whiskey yet?
Well, I use Jimmy Jim Bean's whiskey in my candies sometimes.
Listen, Jimmy Jim Bean makes his own goddamn whiskey. Ain't nobody distributing my shit. That's my job.
I don't, as I mentioned, I don't sell whiskey. That's my, as you might say, chocolate factory. But I do make candy in it with whiskey. I also make candy that keeps its flavor forever.
Oh.
Yes.
So would you say that you're like a Willy Wonka?
Don't say that name. I've abandoned that name long ago.
Okay, so what you're basically explaining is that you are that person not using that name.
Can I confess something?
I don't know. He's wearing a top hat.
Can I confess something? to
Yes,
you?
yeah, of course, Willie. What would you like to confess?
Well, I'm actually here hiding from the law.
Oh, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, several years ago, I hosted a chocolate factory tour where several children became horribly mangled in horrific accidents. And little did the documentary show, I'm actually wanted by the FBI for child endangerment and also keeping
Wow.
small orange slaves in my factory.
Okay. How did you get by those scandals? Did you just run away from the law?
Well, as you can see parked over on the helipad, I have my glass elevator, which I use to travel all around the world.
Okay.
And so, as soon as that last little girl fell into the garbage chute, I immediately took my glass elevator out and I just booked it. There was nothing I could do. I mean, the feds were going to be after me at that point.
So then you ended up in Cuba. Or when did you get to Cuba? How long? Give us a little bit of a timeline after you ran away from the cops.
I lived in the mountains of Lebanon for about 16 years.
Okay, and what did you do there?
I collected milk from the alpacas, and I used it to create my own alpaca-flavored chocolate.
Okay, so, you know what was a dead giveaway for me, knowing that you
Yes.
were Willy Wonka?
What was it,
Was
sir?
your gigantic fluorescent purple suit that you were wearing here in the
Well,
studio.
I only have one article of clothing.
So you've been wearing this article of clothing for at
I'm
least...
sorry if I smell.
No, that's fine. So you've been wearing this article of clothing for at least the past 15
Well,
years.
the incidents happened about 10 years ago.
Listen, so Jimmy
I thought you said you've been living in Lebanon for 16 years.
Yeah, well, time moves differently for chocolate factory
Jimmy,
people.
can we get some
So,
whiskey in here? My
Listen,
God.
guys, Jimmy Jim Bean is thinking, like, what if, instead of just having one Willy Wonka movie, we have Willy Wonka 2, that fucker that escaped?
Listen, I want to talk about the slanderous nature of these movies. Portraying me as a man of horror.
I'm on to you, Wonka Willy.
Johnny Jim Bean, is that your name, sir?
Okay.
My name is Jimmy Jim Bean. You call me J Bean.
Well,
Okay.
we met at the bar last night. and
Okay,
Since
now-
then, we've been best friends. Like, I don't know, man. We've just been hanging out.
Jimmy, I want a little bit of background on you since we've talked about Mr. Willy over here.
I prefer Mr. Wonka.
Mr. Wonka.
Thank you.
I would
William
like,
Wonka.
Okay, Jimmy, I would like to know, how long have you been in your industry for? How long have you been doing what you do?
Well, I've been selling whiskey and producing whiskey for about 10 years now.
Okay, and
But-
where did you originate from? Where did your company originate
Well, it's
from?
kind of funny because, like, I grew up on a corn farm.
Oh, God.
And I have Jim Bean whiskey, right? So it's like there's beans in my whiskey.
Okay, so
So-
where was that farm located at?
The farm was in Alabama, Kentucky. Believe it or not, there's an Alabama in Kentucky. And
oh man,
originally I made corn schnapps.
Is this Alabama Street? Like, because these are two different states.
That's why I said you'd be surprised that there's an Alabama in there,
Okay.
but there is.
Okay,
But
so if
I-
you've been producing whiskey for 10 years, how long have you been in Cuba for?
Well, I'm just coming to vacation with all my buds, you know, we're drinking our Jim Bean whiskey.
So you
that
brought
great
your
bean
own
flavor, you know, like buy it up, guys. It's great.
So you brought your own whiskey here from your own farm.
Of course, and they sold on the boat too because it's so popular. Like everybody fucking loves Jim Bean whiskey.
I don't
Okay,
like Jim
so
Bean.
how do you know Mr. Willy Wonka?
We
here?
barely know each other, in fact.
Okay, so how did you meet?
I was having a Long Island last night at the bar, and
Okay.
Jimmy Jim Bean over here was drinking with his friends, and a piece of chocolate rolled from my hat, and it landed on their table, and I went to go pick it up, and from then forward we were best friends.
I asked him if he was Willy Wonka, but he said his name was just Willy.
Well, I mean,
you wouldn't disclose the rest of the information to me.
Okay, so as we know, there are two movies about my life. The first one starred Gene Wilder as me. The second one starred Johnny Depp as me. Now, neither of those people look anything like the real William Wonka, as you can see.
Okay, so give our podcast listeners a little bit of a description about yourself.
Well, I am about 4'2". My skin is a pale, sickly color, and my eyes are a deep shade of red.
No, you dimma don't.
I think Willy Wonka's lying.
Okay, so
Well, as you can see, those things are clearly true.
so why do you think that Hollywood decided to portray you in such a different light than what you actually look like?
A child endangering, almost murder sort of person.
Well-
what shone the light upon
Let me.
that?
Okay. That fat kid tried to drink from my chocolate river,
Okay.
and he just fell in. Like, what am I gonna do?
So what does this have to do with the actors?
I'm
that
just trying to
portray you?
defend the Willy Wonka name here.
Was the kid's name Augustus?
It was Augustus. Well, they used a fake
Augustus
name.
Gloop?
They used a fake name
Gloop?
They used a fake name for the movie. In the movie, he was Augustus.
Oh.
His real name was, and I don't know if I really want to. Are you guys sure you guys want to know?
Please, of course.
Let me know.
Are you guys sure you want to know?
Of course, yes, of course.
Are you guys sure you want to know?
Of course.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay.
So, a non-actor, real actor, played by somebody who's not really an
That's
actor.
right. That's right.
Willy Wonka alone too.
So why did they also portray him as something that he's not? Because obviously Augustus was a little on the chunkier side, which
That's
is
right.
fine. But as we know, the actor, what's his name?
Macaulay Culkin.
That guy, he is, pretty thin. Why did they...
You would be surprised what they can do in post-editing on movies. That Macaulay Culkin's actually the heaviest kid on earth. He's like 1,700 pounds.
So you're telling me that in the whole...
What am I telling you?
So you're telling me that in the Home Alone movies,
Yes.
they...
Digitally edited Macaulay Culkin's body.
In all 3 of the Home Alone movies.
That's right. Actually, he was only in the first 2.
Macaulay Gloob, I'm telling you.
And the third one had that other strange little boy.
Okay, so in the first 2 movies, you're telling me that they digitally edited the entire movies
Yes.
to make him look thinner. Why do you think that is?
Because I've seen Macaulay Culkin in real life, and there's no way that he could possibly have been that thin on screen.
So why didn't they choose a different actor, though?
What are you talking about, Missy?
Oh, you almost
Choose
just
it.
Wonka.
Choose
out
it.
there.
Wonka.
So no, I'm
Wonka.
my okay. So
Walking out. He's walking out.
I need.
Okay,
Give me
okay.
chocolate. I need chocolate.
It's okay.
okay. Here's a chocolate bar.
Okay, great. So, a quick question before we move back on to Jimmy Jim Beam here.
Yes.
I just have to know, you said your orange slaves with you. Now, usually when
I don't
you
have them with me now.
not with you now, but in your factory. Now, most of them, try and get close to you. You usually have, a number 1 man or a number 1, 2, and 3 people that you can trust, specifically. Who were those people to you?
Can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
Can I disclose something to you?
Of course.
You guys have to promise you won't judge me.
Never.
You
We'll
have
never.
to promise that you won't judge me.
Promise. We'll never.
Now, in order to make the movie playable in theaters, we had to call them Oompa Loompas.
Okay.
And we had to change them from African slaves to orange people from a strange tropical island.
So moving on to Jimmy Jim Beam.
This guy's fucking racist.
I'm not racist, okay? They needed a job, and I hired them.
Okay, so these
Listen.
orange Africans just chilling your
They're
factory.
not orange. They're orange in the movie.
They were edited orange because you had slaves.
No, sir,
You
sir.
racist son of a
Your
bitch.
factory was a plantation of chocolate.
As a matter of fact,
Were they picking cotton?
They were picking chocolate.
sir, can you now see why I fled to Cuba and I'm living a double life?
You have a lot more charges.
I've got a lot of I got a lot of skeletons in my closet, okay?
I think what he needs is a little more Jim Beam in his life.
I don't drink.
Listen, buy 2 bottles, $50. Steal.
I actually, I crush up rock candy into a fine dust. I mix it with water and I inject it into my anus.
Okay, so Jimmy, let's talk about you more. You're here in Cuba with, you said some friends. Who are these friends that you hang out with? Are they business partners? Are you just hometown friends? Give us a little backstory on you and your friends.
My friends are all kind of dicks. I just kind of hang around them because, they make me feel less lonely.
Okay.
But,
Are you married at all?
well, I got a wife, but she's kind of a bit of an animal.
What do you mean by that?
Is she literally an animal?
She's an animal, I'll tell you that for sure.
What do you... Can you explain a little bit on what you mean by that?
My wife is a fucking horse. I own
Is she a literal horse?
Wait a second. Are you legally married to a horse?
Of course I am, but I don't do none of that bestiality shit, I'll tell you.
So then what is the point of marrying a horse?
I've been on a horse farm mixed with corn for my whole damn life. And I've never found an animal or person that I love more than Betsy the horse.
Man,
Betsy.
Man, I can't believe how many people, and as Willy Wonka, I've noticed how many people at this resort are farmers. It's crazy.
It is insane how many farmers.
There's an abundance of farmers at this specific resort.
I guess you need to drink a ton of whiskey to marry a horse and live on a corn
Okay,
farm.
so let's talk more about Betsy. So how long have you been married to this horse?
Well, me and Bessie have known each other since I was about 25.
25, okay. So how old are you now?
Now I'm 62.
So how long have you and Betsy been married?
Wait, this horse is 40 years old?
This is the oldest horse that's ever lived.
Okay. How long have you two been married for?
Well, we've been married for about 5 years.
Oh, okay. So how were you able to find a minister that was willing and accepting to ordain the both of you?
Was
Well,
the minister a horse as well?
I'll be honest with you, the minister was certainly a horse.
Oh my God, guys!
The best part about the wedding is like there was no words, so I just got to kiss the bride. We were married.
Wait! What's that noise? What's that noise?
Guys, it's the feds. Guys, I gotta fucking get out of here, guys. I gotta get out of here.
Okay. You know what? It was great to meet you.
Thanks so
Willy
much,
Wonka.
guys, but
Thank
I
you
gotta
so
go.
much.
All right, bye. So, what the fuck, guys? Did I just see Willy Wonka run past?
Yes, indeed you did.
Oh man, I just took a 30-day nap. Like it wasn't really 30 days, but it felt like it, honestly. Like I just woke up. Anyways, this is Justin back on the Trash Bash podcast. It's Havana. We're here. We're on the beach. It's hot.
Unana.
My feet are burning in the sand.
Oh, the sand is scorching hot.
It's so hot. Like
very hot.
If I cracked an egg on the sand, I'm pretty sure I could cook.
It would cook, yes.
Who's this tall orange fellow?
If you haven't met our friend here, his name is Jimmy.
Jimmy Jangles.
Jimmy Jangles
That
Bean.
doesn't sound right. You look more like a Jimmy Jim Bean to me.
Yes, Jimmy Jim Bean.
Jimmy Jim Bean.
And he was actually just explaining to us how he's been married to his horse wife for the past 5 years, and who was also ordained by a horse.
Oh man.
And we were just kind of getting in depth on that.
Well, I have a few questions about that.
Please give us a few questions.
Well, my very first question to you is, did you get a minister to marry you to this horse? And if so, did it happen in a church?
The minister was a horse.
I'll tell you, this horse wanted nothing more but to be married in a stable.
Oh, well, of course, it's a horse.
We got the horse minister to bring us to the stable, get us married. We was out there in like 5 minutes, married couple.
Okay, so I saw a horse parked out front. Is that yours?
My horse doesn't drive because, like,
no, I mean,
it's too tall for most cars.
Okay, so that horse, that miniature pony driving. Guys, what's wrong? So. No, there's no mistake. I saw a miniature pony driving a Camaro up front, and I thought it might have been his wife.
So that was a different horse.
That was certainly a different horse.
She looked right at me. I was pretty scared.
I'm married to a goddamn Clydesdale.
Okay, so why don't you tell me a little bit about what was your honeymoon like? What did you do for your honeymoon?
Well, for our honeymoon,
well, Jimmy Jim Bean, you know, our mic's pretty good. You don't have to lean in every time you want to talk to it, Jimmy.
Yeah, you're good exactly where you are.
Sorry, I'm just drunk.
Oh yeah, we know, Jimmy. We can tell you smell like bourbon.
Oh. That's right. Our liquor is a bourbon and whiskey mixture.
I get it.
2 for $50 if you want it.
I don't think there's anything to get. Anyways, tell us a little bit about your honeymoon. We're very curious on that.
So me and Betsy, we grabbed a bunch of hay and we went out to the back of the farm and just ate the shit out of all the hay.
So, how long did you guys spend on your honeymoon?
About 5 hours.
So you ate hay for 5 hours for your honeymoon?
Yeah, I'll tell you, it wasn't my favorite thing to eat, but like I did it for Betsy because I love her.
No, of course. So do you and Betsy plan on having any horse-human children?
Well, I got Betsy artificially impregnated by another male horse because my seed just wasn't a match for her.
Okay, guys, I have a dentist appointment. I gotta go.
Oh, all right.
I booked one because my teeth are really dirty. And
in Havana?
A Cuban dentist is the best dentist you can find.
Okay, all right, Justin. We'll see you a little bit
later. See you guys later.
All right. Anyways, so yes, tell us about this impregnation. Is that a word? Tell us.
So they
what are you doing out here? What are
Hello?
you doing? I'm Betsy.
Betsy, what are you doing here?
Betsy, baby, what's going on?
What are you doing here, Jimmy? I thought you was gonna be in the room waiting for me.
Oh, Betsy, why don't you just get lost for once? I'm trying to talk to the radio, goddammit.
My hooves need to be shined, Jimmy.
You know what else needs to be shined? My ass.
That's right, it's very hairy.
Oh, Betsy, you always gotta come back, don't you?
So, have you guys seen a talking horse before?
No. I've watched the show BoJack Horseman a couple of times.
That's my cousin.
Your cousin is BoJack?
Yes. My name's Betsy Horseman.
Oh, okay. So why don't you give us a little bit of an inside scoop on your marriage with Jimmy?
Oh, I didn't take Jimmy Jim Bean's name.
I'm a 40-year-old horsewoman. What else is there to tell?
I just want to know, how was your relationship? How do you feel about your arrangement?
There's nothing better than when he rides me.
In what way?
He saddles me up.
Daddy.
He puts butter on the saddle and he gets right on and he rides me around.
Butter?
Oh, yes.
Why butter?
It's an exfoliant, of course.
For the saddle?
No, he wants to clean his taint.
No, listen here, guys.
So he gets on this saddle naked.
I don't know why I'm telling you, stranger, about my personal...
We're just trying to...
What is this? Why are we here?
We're just trying to experience...
No, what's this? What are you recording something?
This is our podcast.
What's
that? It is just basically an online interview.
Like the radio?
Betsy, calm down.
But it's...
I'm calm. I'm pretty damn calm.
So...
As you can see, my horse tail is just sitting there. It's not wagging.
So
as it does when I'm excited.
So let's go back. So we were asking Jimmy before you got on. He was saying that you are pregnant or were pregnant. Can you give us a little bit of an inside scoop on that?
Well, he impregnated me and I had an abortion.
Betsy!
Jimmy was just telling us that his seeds weren't compatible with yours, so he got you impregnated artificially with a male horse.
Well, that's what I told him.
Okay, explain.
He actually impregnated me. I had an abortion, and then I cheated on him with another male horse.
Jimmy.
Betsy, remember this is a radio.
We have an open
There's
relationship.
There's a bestiality going.
So I guess I shouldn't have said the word cheating.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Jimmy, so you are knowledgeable about this open relationship that you have with Betsy.
God, no, I'm not.
So you're not okay with Betsy sleeping around with other horse or men?
Listen, my horse vagina is so deep. I need a horse dick. You don't have one.
Is this horse with you here on the vacation?
No, he's not.
Is this Maury?
He's back on the ranch.
I didn't know we were on
got
Maury.
vibrators, baby. We can do this.
Okay, while we're here, I think these two kind people could help us settle what's going on here.
No, of course,
So,
we're here.
tell me, should a female horse who can talk be dating a very old man?
I think it depends.
What does it depend on?
I think it depends on
Please tell me.
I think it depends on the core relationship.
Yes.
Between you two. If you think that it's worth saving, then yes, stay. But if you don't believe that humans and horses should be
walk
matched,
hand in hoof.
then you know what? Maybe it might not work.
I have a confession.
Betsy, what is it?
No more confessions, Betsy.
Betsy, tell us.
I have a confession to make.
Okay, tell us.
I'm human.
What? Betsy.
I was wearing a horse costume this whole time.
So that's why you can talk to me in the stable when we
Are you crying? Didn't you ever wonder why a horse could talk to you?
Listen, Betsy. I didn't think for a second with that body. I was thinking with my dick.
Podcast I've ever been on.
Okay.
Entire life.
So we're gonna take a quick break before we get back onto this topic. Here's a quick commercial from our sponsors, from Zares.
Oh, Zares, baby.
Oh yes, Zares, baby.
Come to Zares for some fresh produce.
So much meat.
We've got onions.
Zares, come to the store with the silent H.
Zers.
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 Thank you.